the stream. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Live.
That's what you should play. Is that
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
the whole rant?
Someone just fired this up. Is like in their office and is like, oh shit. First thing they hear is, fuck. These boys. These boys. What else we got over there?
Beer wise?
Yeah, can you bear me?
Can
Can you bear me? Can you bear me?
Can you lick the beer?
I'm gonna give you what you need. I don't remember what the theme song that was. What song was that?
I'm gonna give you what you need.
Yeah.
So Battlefield's coming out with a game this holidays and
Hell yeah! I've already
Vanguard?
played the. I already played the
Did you play
demo,
Vanguard
man.
yet?
I rolled through it, huh?
Did you play Vanguard yet? Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Sick.
Wait, no, I didn't play the demo for Vanguard.
You played Vanguard or did you play Call of
Battle.
Duty?
I played
Battlefield 2042.
2042. I just closed the fucking show notes. That's what happens when you do it on a Monday. Everything's out of sync. Huh? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll drink some milk. Well, do we have two or one? I'm gonna give you what you need. Mm. I'm gonna. Who? What? Whoa! We're live. We're live. I mean, we're not. I mean, we're live.
He's blind.
I mean,
He's blind.
he's
black.
blind.
He's black.
He's
What?
gay. He's
Mixed.
blind.
He's what?
She didn't do that here, right? She did. I pull it up all the time and watch it.
Because Arizona.
Yeah, I think she was still in
You should
Arizona,
play-
right?
We should play it.
He's gay. He's blind. I mean,
You should play that whole thing that we found when we were camping. The whole video.
I'm gonna give you what.
Hey, who's
you
that?
Need.
Damn it, that's not the quarterback.
What song has those lyrics?
He's black. He's gay.
I mean,
He's blind. He's gay. He's blind. He's blind. It's like she's trying to outguess herself.
I'm gonna do
One of her brains is saying he's blind. He's
yeah.
The other one's saying he's gay.
If RoboTuner was in
He's
here,
gay.
he'd
He's
tell
blind.
us.
He's gay. He's gay. He's blind.
Like, why? How do you mix that up in a teleprompter anyway? I don't understand.
He's gay. He's blind.
Oh, that's
he's
when
gay.
we watched it. We watched it on the camping trip.
That's what I'm saying. And you found another gold one.
That's 30 minutes of people just screwing things up. That's great.
We should play one of those every show.
Stubbs, we can only see the bottom half of your face. You need to angle that
He's gay.
camera up.
He's blind. He's gay.
Angle it up. Not
He's
just
black.
grab it and angle it up.
He's black.
Oh, God. Jeez.
Right here.
Yeah, go up. Up. Oh, wait. I'm on delay. Let me look at the live camera.
He's black.
Yeah, that's God. That looked violent. Jeez.
He's gay. He's gay. Black. He's gay.
He's blind. He's in his doctor. He's a blind doctor?
He's blind. He's a preacher.
Hold on. This won't record, will it?
He's gay. He's blind. He's gay. He's black.
Don't
People are like, what?
Why?
Why is he so? Now,
Izzy's blooper. Oh, she has a whole thing of bloopers.
yeah, she's a dumbass. She always fucks shit up.
Right after the break, we're going to interview Eric Weihenmayer, who climbed the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. But he's gay. I mean, he's gay. Excuse me. He's blind.
Excuse me.
So we'll hear about that coming up.
Okay, as we head to the break.
The guy's like, okay.
Yeah,
As
he's
we
like,
ended the break.
He looks at her like, what? Are we reading the same teleprompter?
Wait, I gotta see it. I haven't seen her do it. I just heard it.
We're getting questioned from the inside of the house. Is everything okay out there? Stop yelling. All right, here we go. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, ready?
That's great.
Here we go.
Video quality.
Right after the break, we're going to interview Eric Weihenmayer, who climbed the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. But he's gay. I mean, he's gay. Excuse me. He's blind. So we'll hear about that coming up.
Okay, as we head to the break,
Like, why would it be a news story that a gay guy climbed a mountain? Like, what? It makes no sense.
Have you ever asked yourself why it's a news story if a gay man climbs a mountain? Because he's black.
All right, let's start the show. It's bad.
It makes sense.
Who doesn't like a long dick?
I just
Me.
drooled.
You ready? We getting the cue? There's some serious business right here.
This episode of the
Guys,
is brought to you by
Geist
Note.
and
Victor Wrench.
and Plastic Object.
This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Get the iHeartRadio app. Now you can hear the same shitty music you hear on the radio on your phone or tablet. Not done listening to the latest Breaking Benjamin jam? Don't worry, you can take them into work with you. Are the Bobs giving you a hard time about wearing your Toby Keith shirt on Jeans Day? Tune them out with some boot in their ass.
Ricky Benjamin.
You getting all worked up watching the new Nicki video? Take it into the bathroom and finish stroking that fine white cock.
He's black.
Radio app. Listen to the same shitty music you listen to on the way to your shitty job any time of your shitty day.
I'd fuck me.
I'd fuck me too. You know why?
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Hennessy. Oh, wait. Forgot about this part.
It told me I seen your eyes, but it always falls. See him come, I see him go. Said all things pass into the night, and I said, oh no sir, I must say you're wrong. I must disagree, oh no sir, I must say you're wrong. Oh, won't you listen to me? You told me I've seen it all before. I've been there. I've seen my hopes and dreams are lying on the ground. I've seen the sky just begin to fall. Said all things pass into the night, and I said, oh no sir, I must say you're wrong. I must disagree, oh no sir, I must say you're wrong. Won't you listen to me?
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Matt Stubbs on guitar.
Goodbye, old friend. I'm flying over you. Goodbye, old friend. I'm flying over
So loud.
you. Goodbye, old friend. I'm flying over you. Goodbye, old
Show number 445. It is Monday, November 1st, 2021, the first day of Native American Indigenous People of North American Month, Appreciation Celebration Month,
All right.
because he's Indian. I mean, he's gay. I mean, he's
Hello. Check.
American Indian.
Yeah, keep talking.
Check.
There
Hello.
we go.
Happy Monday, Matt.
Happy Monday.
It's weird.
Yeah, everything's off.
Everything is
since
off.
The veil between the living and the dead was the thinnest. Everything's been off. If you believe in that horse shit.
Do you want to get in that right off the bat?
About our thoughts on the
Afterlife?
afterlife and the celebration of the death of the dead. Actually, Dia de la Muerta is tomorrow, or is it on the 4th?
All the parades were on Saturday. I thought it was the day before Halloween.
Is it? I thought it was the week after. Yeah, we don't have this right,
I
do
don't
we?
know. I don't know. I'm not Latin. I'm German. So I don't know. I really.
He's black.
I mean, he's gay. I mean,
He's blind.
He's blind.
He's
I don't
He's
know when it is. Susie would know. She's in the chat room. She'll let us know.
yeah.
Oh,
what
it's
is-
tomorrow, the 2nd.
That's what I thought. It was the
Okay,
second.
so you're a smart man.
Yeah.
You're a very smart man.
It's
on the second. That's why we're not doing the show tomorrow.
But I know when Dia de la Muerta is.
Well, we're not doing. That's why we're not doing a show tomorrow, because we're dressing up like skeleton,
And running down North Side.
running through
"Yow!"
North Side, scaring kids, taking their
Doing
candy.
Doing a what do they call the scream that I fucked up when I said the white way?
Oh no. I
They're
need to
called
find that
something.
audio.
Tony Diaz. No, you don't need to
I
find
need
that
to
audio.
Find that video. It's not just audio; it's video too.
I think he did release that actually.
It's so amazing, so great.
You notice Tony Diaz hasn't hit us up since.
No,
He kind of I was like, oh, okay, guys.
because you pissed off the entire taco market, like that entire.
If that's what
taco,
you want to call him, Dustin. Okay.
That entire taco. It was Taco Fest,
If that's what you'd like to call them.
the Fort Worth Weekly Taco Fest,
The
and you screwed
taco
it all
market.
up.
So
And-
brutally racist. The taco market. You
nothing
pissed off
racist
the
about
whole
it.
taco market.
There was all sorts of people there enjoying tacos.
What do you
That's
guys
the
think
taco
about
market.
that taco market coming across the border right
That's
now,
the taco
man?
demographic. Let's be honest. White people like tacos more than
Yeah, I'd say so.
yeah. It's a very white
Like,
Taco
don't-
Tuesday.
I would never
is a
get-
white man thing.
I would never
They
get
brought that
between a
around.
well. See, I was gonna say women. I would never get between a woman and Taco Tuesday and a Chick-fil-A. That'd be you're asking for trouble, man. That's like you messing with a bear cub, where the mama bear's like picking berries and stuff.
Yeah.
If you fuck with her Chick-fil-A or you fuck with her tacos,
So the worst intersection to be on any Tuesday has to be Precinct Line and Grapevine Highway, because
well,
there's
that's
a
terrible
Roses
one anyway.
and a Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A, yes,
and then a Cane's.
they have to bring out traffic
And it's
control.
terrible too.
Like-
Yeah, they totally do.
Like they have to hire a traffic controller from.
Look, Eric's in the chat room. Eric Garcia's in the chat room.
So
he
he'll
would
admit.
know.
Yeah, you'll know.
Celebrated from the 31st of October through
To
the
the
2nd of
2nd.
November.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what is it? Mardi Gras. It goes from Lent to Mardi Gras.
Wait.
I think something like that.
That's not just an excuse to take your top off and grab beads.
I heard you saw some tops off this weekend.
Well, let's stop right there. Cool.
Well, we're done. This
And that
Monday
was a
show
Monday
is going
show.
exactly
Was
how we
great.
thought it would.
So why
The
are we doing a
Mondays-
Monday show?
I have no idea. I think it's stupid. I don't like it. I like that buffer between the weekend and our show.
I do
now.
too. But
Now
for
I don't like it. We're going to Wednesdays now.
well, I can't do Wednesdays.
It's blind.
I can't do Wednesdays.
He's blind.
And I'll tell you why.
He's gay.
So both. That has happened to me. Now my weeks have gotten stupid. An opportunity came up a few weeks ago. We talked about it when Denver was in here. Denver Williams was in here. I went over and I helped with a
Who's blind?
production. Denver's not blind.
He's gay.
No, he's not gay either.
I mean, gay. Blind.
Stop.
He's black.
So I went over to Cloudland, and that can be heard all the way at the front of the house. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, we already got complaints.
Yes. I went over and helped with the production with the Texas Music Cafe. They did an episode, a TV episode that's going to air on KERA here in the next couple weeks or months or something like that. They liked it so much that they're going to bring the Texas Music Cafe back, and I'm kind of not doing it total justice because the Texas Music Cafe has been around for years, and they used to be on PBS and KERA, broadcast across the state, kind of like Austin City Limits is.
Mm-hmm.
They do their show.
Yeah.
Kind of the same way, but it focused more on smaller bands and local Texas artists, Texas bands. Well, I got a call last weekend, and they like the work that I did with them, that now they're going to shoot 10 episodes, I believe, before the end of the year, featuring a
That's
bunch
a lot of work to do between
a lot of all I have to do is shoot and give cards to people. I don't have to do anything else.
No, you
Bring my
don't edit?
lights. No, I'm not editing shit. That's where all the time is. But so every Tuesday we're going to be doing some shooting, either at the Post.
You couldn't pull rank and say, no, we can't fucking do it on a Tuesday. Don't
Yep.
you know what that is?
Let me move an entire production schedule of a TV show over.
Did they want the baller or not? I think you sold yourself short.
So yeah, so
We'll be having words, KERA. We'll be having words. Because this is messing my life up.
it's messing my life up. So here's the
My
deal.
jiu-jitsu career is on hold again.
Here's the deal. At the Post on Tuesday nights, you can come up there and watch. There will be singer-songwriters at the Post.
Yeah.
There will be full bands at Lola's. They will be on every Tuesday for right now.
Yes.
Every Tuesday for the next till the end of the year.
Okay, I'm down with it then.
A bunch of our friends will be there. It's going to be for the taping.
Will there be refreshments?
KERA has picked it up. PBS locally has picked it up. It will be, broadcast here in a couple of, I don't know, next year sometime once all the editing gets done. But we're
Yeah.
doing a quick run of a bunch before the end of the year. We're going to try to shoot as much as we can and then do another block afterwards. And that's kind of just being a quick summary. But a few of our friends are going to be doing it. I've seen the list of performers, and like half that wall is performing on this thing.
Oh, great.
So it's going to be pretty cool.
So Wednesday you're going to be hungover.
Well, Wednesday, we couldn't move the show to Wednesday because I'm in a band that's called The Spectacle that has two people that are in the medical field that are on call, and they move their practices around from Wednesday to Thursday. And we usually get together 9 p.m., 8:30, 9 p.m.
Yeah,
But
I've been there.
on Wednesdays before I go to Dallas for the next little while,
You have to make sure everything's all clear.
I have to drive to the south side of Fort Worth to a little recording studio called Cloudland and practice with Uncle Toasty.
Yeah. These are both bands that are getting priority over my band,
Yes.
which is starting to
Aggravate
really
you?
piss me off. Yeah. Because no one plays. They're all shit. No one plays.
Well,
Like Spectacle, when's your next show? Oh. When's the album coming out? Oh. Do you have a drummer? Oh.
we have a drummer. The album is being mixed by Egg.
I think
by,
I've decided I'm just going to do a singer-songwriter thing and play shows. Like, I'm not even going to fuck with bands anymore.
We could do just hip hop. Do hip hop beats.
No, I'm going on my own and just doing
On your own?
singer-songwriter, yeah.
There will be plenty of time. We got to get those other assholes together. Matt Thomas needs to stop going out of town. Drummer Josh needs to play drums
those
again.
guys.
Yeah,
I don't know. I forgot who those guys were.
I mean, you and I could do a Stink Flamingo show right now, and Dave could too. He just got to go up there and dick around. We could spit a Stink Flamingo show out really, really quick. It's the other guys. I'm throwing Thomas under the bus.
Oh, you can have this, sir.
Oh, you don't want it? I just opened mine.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Well, you might like it.
I do like it. I've had it before.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Wow.
yes, Uncle Toasty had some issues with their bass player. No, not going to talk about that at all. You can confront them. I'm just going to be there playing bass.
I'll confront them when I confront KERA.
You can go to
Hopefully
town
they'll be
on
at the
all-
same. Well, it'll be at a spectacle show,
establishment.
and then I can pull the spectacle guys in too.
But the They asked me to come help them out. They got a show on the 12th. We have 2 more practices before then, I think. Maybe 3.
Yeah. There's
And
our
then we're
old
going to play the
coach.
show on the 12th. The show on the 12th is going to be fun because that's our buddy the Methinks are going to be there. Fanamello.
That will be fun.
And a band I really want you to see.
November 12th?
Yeah. There's a band
Nice.
there I want you to see called the Siamese Hips. I want you to see them. You'll dig them.
Yeah, it sounds like a place I used to get massages at
Yeah,
back before I was woke.
Oh. Is it the place that burned down across from
Yeah.
the practice space?
Where we heard machine gun fire?
Yeah. So for the next few weeks, our shows are going to move around. They're going to be...
You got to watch for them.
They're going to be on Sunday, Monday.
Oh, you mean your wait, huh?
This show, the JJ Tim show, at least till the end of the year.
Yeah, we're going to have to get... Yeah, we're supposed to have a band on tonight, and I had to pull a dick move and say, we're not... son of a bitch.
This motherfucker. And this is why...
Is there any
This
more
is why
annoying
we
team than the
stopped
fucking
doing
Eagles
shows
Giants, man?
on Sunday nights and Monday nights. We never did a
It's 'cause
Monday night before.
It caused
But on
fights.
Sunday nights,
We'd
because
lose our
of-
tempers.
Yes, football would be on, and it would distract us, and it'd
Yeah.
make us mad.
And I hate the Giants, man.
I hate the Giants more than... Do you hate them more than Philly?
No. Philly's the most hated team I've ever known in my life. Second is the Redskins. Third
I
would
hate
probably be the
Philly more
Giants.
than the Redskins, but I hate the Giants.
Yeah. Yeah, they're right behind them. It goes
Philly, Giants,
Giants,
Redskins.
and then Redskins, and then... No, mine goes Philly. Mine goes Philly, Redskins, Giants, which is funny because in the 80s and the 90s, it was... Or actually in the 80s.
No, we're just talking about in our conference.
In the 80s, it was... No. I'm talking about all in the NFL.
Oh, that's total NFL.
Yeah. Well, I could probably fit the Steelers in there at some point.
Steelers suck dick.
Yeah. But
Their kickers are
it
dumb.
was the Eagles first.
What's up?
For me. But Cowboy fans as a whole, it was the Redskins in the 80s that everybody hated, then the Eagles, then the Giants. So I would say right now, as far as the whole NFL goes, my hate for the Eagles will never go away.
Never go away.
No, they cheered for motionless in white Michael Irvin.
We're getting yelled at in the chat room. It's Washington football team.
Oh
Can't
yeah,
say
I forgot. I'm
Redskins
sorry. That was I slipped back into my unwokeness.
The worst fans to deal with at a game. Philly number
Philly,
1.
yeah. They cheered for the motionless in white Michael Irvin.
Steelers
So
number
did they?
2. I hate dealing with Steelers fans.
Yeah.
And
They take
Philly
over a
fans.
stadium.
Luckily, the Philly fans have kind of shut the fuck up.
Chief
They're not
fans
that
will
good
sneak
anymore.
into AT&T and take over a stadium too.
Which we have that game towards the end of the year.
Dude, that should be when you should sneak me in.
Why do I have to sneak you in? Just come in with me.
It's like, hey, I'm
It's not like it's
Stubbs.
not a big deal.
Zeke,
Do you know
what
what
up,
he does?
buddy? You know much.
You can go stand
He
on the
sells
sideline.
beer. I had to do that to a realtor this weekend.
You can go stand on the sidelines with Ding Dong. What's his face? My buddy.
Duro, it's Post Malone.
Both of them.
Yeah. What's up,
And
guys?
Post Malone's dad.
How quick would we get in trouble if I hung out with
I
those
haven't
guys?
seen him around. I haven't seen either one of them.
Well,
around.
yeah, Post Malone's an international rock star now. With
No, he rolls around. I
Yeah,
mean,
he does, but
fucking run into Jay-Z and Beyonce out there.
oh, don't get me going. Then you want me to get going?
You're gonna tell me that?
Yeah. Hey, there's this kid, man, out of Grapevine, man. He's about to do a show at the Hard or not? What was it? Not in the Hard Rock Cafe. It was Bomb Factory.
Who?
Who the
That guy's a
fuck are you
loser.
talking about, dude? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Then, like the next week, he puts out that album with the
Bam.
Some
I'm in talks to get some guy named Post Malone on the show. Do we want to get him on?
Sounds like a-
no. Sounds
sounds like
stupid.
Stupid. Is it metal?
Man, he
Well,
really
he's
wants to
got
come
a-
on and talk to us. No.
He's got a Dimebag Darrell tattoo and a Stevie Ray Vaughan tattoo. And
So?
sounds like a poser to me. Does he
have
play
a-
guitar?
Does he have a Jimmy Vaughn tattoo?
Yeah, because you know Jimmy Vaughn.
Was the one with talent?
Jimmy Vaughn was the lesser known of the Stevie Ray Vaughan brothers. Lost
one with-
footage. We'll never see that.
Yeah, you will.
It's never gonna
It's
show up.
working out. It's working out.
Well, by the time it comes out, everybody's gonna be like, "What the fuck is COVID?"
Oh, true. True.
That's the best line of the whole trip.
That made me stop. I just stopped down everything because that was the funniest thing Thomas said.
You
That
think he
cracked
thought
me
about
up.
that? He knew we were going there, and he's like, I'm going to write this killing line here.
Well, that's why the teleprompters were set up
Yeah.
to remind him of the lines.
Yeah, he doesn't. He has to have a teleprompter.
So
does Biden. Did you see what happened to Joe Biden today? He went to the climate thing, like the conference, the C26 or whatever, where they tell us the world's going to end in 10 years, and they've been doing it for 20 years now.
Yeah.
Which is, when is it going to start ending?
I'm ready.
No, well, seriously, have we been hearing, this is it, the last decade. If we don't get shit right now,
Okay, can we be honest for a
we're
second?
done.
Between nuclear warfare when I was a kid,
That was the scariest thing. I never thought about, but they told us
nuclear,
We're done.
We're gonna be nuked.
Yeah.
And then
that still could happen.
religion constantly, every religion
You're
says,
going to hell.
no, the world's gonna end.
Well, true, and it is
And then
shortly.
NASA saying an asteroid's gonna hit us at any time, so that's gonna kill us. That's gonna end the Earth. And then now climate change and CODA 2016 or whatever, 2021,
Well,
whatever the hell this conference is, that's going to kill us. Like everything
not
is
CODA.
going to kill us.
CODA 26 is about. I thought that was about climate change.
Yeah, and climate change is killing us.
Yeah, but they've been saying it for fucking 30 years now, man. Like they've been saying this is the last 10 years.
But when we were kids, we were all supposed to be in an ice age by now.
exactly,
Like,
and it's hot.
and the water's not rising.
It's red. No, I think I saw something the other day that said,
It's receded.
like we have 130,000 glaciers when Al Gore or someone started talking about global warming
Mhm.
and all that. Today, we have 130,000 glaciers. So anyway, that's besides the point because
Some of the glaciers are growing,
our great president,
but they're not reporting on that.
no, they don't. They don't report on any of that stuff. The stuff that contradicts things. So today,
keep things
our
negative.
president, yeah, we're I'm not trying to be negative.
No,
We
they've
need
got
to
to
keep
keep
it
things
negative?
negative.
We can keep things negative.
No, I don't want to keep things negative because we got to go down.
Well,
the dark
this is
hole in a
funny
minute.
though.
Yeah.
So Joe Biden went and he was hanging out with all these people, but Russia didn't send Putin and Hun Chao Jin-ha didn't show up.
I don't think you can say that, but Z,
The CCP guy,
Z,
Xi,
Z.
yeah, CCP. You down with me? Oh wait, you down with CCP? Yeah, you know
I thought
Xi. You down with CCP? Yeah, you know Xi.
remember when we were kids what the CCCP was? It was Russia.
Yeah.
Now it's,
Well, it would be the CCR,
China.
USSR.
yeah, the good Russia. The
which
fun
was in a
Russia.
song.
Yeah.
USA, USSR.
USSR.
So anyway, he fell asleep.
He did. He fell clean asleep in
Clean
the middle
ass
of these important. He gave his speech and then went over and took a nap.
Can they not give him a cup of coffee before he goes and does these
Look.
things, man?
He's an old man.
I know.
He needs his nap time. Did you hear the
Did
other
you-
thing that happened?
About the Pope,
Yeah.
that they think it took longer because he shit himself.
Well, have you heard the stories that the Secret Service is leaking out?
I have heard it, but you think he shit himself at the Vatican?
That has leaked out that he shit
No
himself.
pun intended.
That he
What a shitty story, man.
messed his pants at the Vatican,
That story stinks.
and
I
they
wish
had
you
to
wouldn't
bring
tell it.
him
Some depends.
pants in so he could leave the Vatican. Now there are stories that he
Man,
shits
he's
the
really starting
bed.
to deflate.
like he really shits the bed,
I'm sure he does, man.
and that he's gotten lost and like shit in the corner of the White House at night,
Because he can't find a toilet.
and then he blames it on the dog, and the Secret Service has to hide it. This is the guy that has control of our,
our nuclear
codes.
codes. Hopefully he won't sneak into the nuclear code room and take a shit on the panel.
His daily life is Stubbs drunk.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. I'm winning. Look who's cleaned up and who's not.
Good God.
But yeah, he fell asleep. Someone came up and slipped him something because they were like, this guy kneels down. I was like, here you go.
I think
was like, "What?"
I think because
They hit the reset button.
the
Like,
guy is
the power
standing in the
button.
way between the camera and Biden, I think he just jabbed him with some Narcan and woke him up.
I'm like,
Okay, let's go.
yeah. Poor
I'm-
guy, man.
It's a
Do you think he's going to make his full term?
no. I've said that since the beginning.
I don't either.
He
It's
will
starting
either
to
be
look, 'cause
thrown
I think
out.
Democrats now are
Everybody
think-
is turning on him.
yeah, even
If
his
you
bros are
listen
like,
to
whoa.
the undercurrent, everybody's like,
Yeah,
this can't happen. This can't. No, this is not good.
yeah.
This is not good.
Well, I showed you that Chuck Todd little spot, the intro of the Meet the Press.
Yeah.
Like the libos have had the
How do you have Meet the Press when they're supposed to be opposing sides, but it's
just all on one side?
it's all
They've
been
had
Democrats
a rough
for
week
years.
though, man. Like if we have any libros or libros that follow us or listen to our show, I'm sorry, it's been a rough one for you. Republicans have had bad ones too, man. Don't feel too bad. You'll bounce back. It'll come back.
Yeah, Republicans had to deal with 4 years of
Yeah, so it's okay.
a
That's the thing.
douchehole
Is funny.
sitting
Have you
there.
heard about how some of these libros will get so upset about this "Let's Go Brandon" thing and say it's repulsive and hateful and all this? I'm sorry, my memory is bad, but I think 2 years ago everybody was saying "fuck Trump" and there were shirts that said "fuck Trump." Celebrities were saying "fuck Trump." I think Robert De Niro got up on stage and said "fuck Trump."
There
I
is a
think
difference between
Let's
at
Go
least Let's Go
Brandon.
Brandon isn't saying fuck.
Yeah. So
But yeah,
I don't want to hear your shit about Repubos
how about we just fuck
being
all
mean,
presidents? Who
saying,
cares? I hate them all.
Let's go Brandon.
I hate this. I hate all the government in this country. I want it all flushed down the drain. I want an
Some
asteroid
say
to hit
the world will end. Some say we'll see
Armageddon
soon.
soon. I certainly hope we will.
I sure could use a break.
Hey, are you going to be able to go to that show? Are you going to be able to get your
I don't. Why did they
your
come out
package?
saying that you have to have I don't know
all
if the pilots
Live
are going to.
Nation?
Did you hear AMR came out and said sorry about those 7,000 flights we fucked up over the weekend.
Yeah,
There
so,
was wind.
Hold on.
We have crosswind all the time.
Yeah, we have you have wind all the time. That's how a fucking airplane flies, you dipshit. It takes off into the wind. Don't get me started on this. I can fly a plane.
I'm not doubting that, man. I've seen your skills.
I can fly a plane.
We have audio of you flying a plane. You should have found it.
I actually went and looked at getting
Some
my pilot's
Cessna.
license
I
the
knew
other
it.
day.
I knew it. I knew when you
No,
got
'cause
obsessed on that
this-
game, I was like, and he's going to try to get his license. He's going to want me to go up in the air with him, and I'm going to
So
say no.
before Aiden was born, I was seriously looking into going and getting it because it's expensive, and I was seriously looking
Especially
into
if you want to fly commercially.
it. Well, I'm not going to fly commercially. I
You
just
just want
want
a Cessna?
I just want to be able to fly the band from show to show, like you know who, Bruce Dickinson. Me
Yeah.
and Bruce
Get you a
can
747.
hang out. Yeah, but I wanted to.
Paint a
I
big
was seriously.
dick with it.
You know, we have a friend that used to have his license. He got his pilot license before he got his driver's license.
And then it was revoked because they looked at his
Twitter account.
Twitter account.
So I was seriously looking, and out here at Meacham, it's going to be about 14 grand.
Just to get the Cessna.
No, to
single,
get that's like 3 licenses up.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to be able to take people. I don't want to be able to maybe be used as a pilot.
Like a kamikaze pilot. Suicide pilot.
No, I could chauffeur people around.
It doesn't matter, man. We're in the mushroom party's about to happen.
Well, that's the thing. Is everything I think about doing to further my life and career, who gives a fuck? It's all going to blow up. I mean, like I said.
Some say we'll see Armageddon soon.
Everybody keeps telling us the world's going to end. So why even do anything anymore?
It is weird that daily you're told that, oh, there's a new virus that is 90% lethal. Or the next day it's up. The oceans will rise and there'll be a massive tidal wave. Up the next day.
It's what we've bitched about for
COVID.
years. Stop watching the news.
Yeah.
Stop watching the news, or you're going to be so depressed and paranoid.
I can't. I like watching it and
Okay,
thinking
well-
that we're always staring into the void.
No, it's not fun. It's not good. That's
We're
what we
just
were bitching about a few weeks ago with our
nihilistic-
friends that have had issues.
Nihilistic.
We had friends within the last couple of months say goodbye to this world just because they had those views, and it's
Yeah.
not good.
No.
It's not good at all.
It takes a select person to just deal with the daily fact that you're looking into the
Or as you watch
pitch
the news, you
blackness.
make fun of everybody on the news.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. How many people are taking themselves serious?
Or
Like,
you
dude.
watch for the spinner.
Sorry?
Hmm?
The spinner.
What?
You want to explain that?
I do not.
He's blind.
I mean,
Gay.
he's
I
gay.
mean, he's gay.
I mean,
he's blind.
he's blind.
We even mess it up. So, yeah, it's like every week there's something else that's going to take us out. And I think people are just starting to ignore it at this point.
I think this week Halloween was going to take us out with its candy.
Oh, cyanide came back?
Cyanide came back.
Cyanide candy?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that? Remember when they would say you would find razor blades in your candy? Look out, you got to go through all the candy. Did you ever do that? I never did.
No, I ate all my candy.
Yeah, I did too. I'd never have your mom check your candy because
No.
there's razor blades and pins in it. The devil worshippers put them in.
No,
Like,
because
no?
my mom was pretty like, yeah, it's all made up stuff. It's all good.
Yes.
Or she wanted me to die. It was one or
I
the
think
other.
our parents wanted us to die. They're like, y'all go ahead and finish your candy.
I
But
heard.
it hasn't been checked.
I went and
It
saw
hasn't been
someone.
checked, Mom. What if there's a razor blade?
Your future doesn't look good. Y'all are going to be running some podcast or something. Please eat a razor blade.
Eat a razor blade.
Stop making
You
our
want a
family name
motivational
bad.
speech to give your kid tomorrow before he goes to school? Hey, eat a razor blade before you go to school.
Did you see the meme?
No.
You need to check your candy because this year they're putting the vaccine in kids' candies.
Might as well. It doesn't work. Ooh. Well, our show won't be put on any platform at all. Hey, I would like to say thank you to iTunes because we've said some gnarly shit and they've just let us go with it.
They let us roll. It's because we're not over 1 million. I think if we
You
had a
think if we got
million,
they'd be like, hey guys.
that's the line. We're below. We're just below. Well, we're way below 1 million. I mean,
We should try to hit that record of be 1 million just to see how long we last. Be like, yeah, we're 1 million now. Dustin's
have we
gonna
ever?
say something
We
dumb.
broke 100,000 1 month.
Did we?
We did break 100,000.
Oh, you have to have a
1
million in 1 month?
month. Yeah,
Whew. That's some numbers right
and if
there.
you're 1 million a week, you're definitely being watched.
So you can't just make a.
scrutinized. You can't just
That
throw shit out
was
like
Richard Henry the Archer with the band, domestic terrorist from Texas,
where did
white
this come from? What are
nationalist.
you talking about? You can't just throw out like
You just can't
over
come with that, he's-
200 people in Congress took ivermectin.
Yeah, they get. Well, I
mean,
think
that was
iTunes is
true.
okay with that.
Oh, it's okay because that's fact.
When's the last time you heard of iTunes ripping someone down for saying something? It's been a while. It's usually YouTube and
It was- what's his name?
Spotify. It was Joe, wasn't it?
No, it was
Or-
our buddy down in Austin.
Oh,
Your buddy.
Jones.
Yeah, Alex Jones,
Alex Jones.
the guy you like to eat pizza with.
I will.
Eat your ass.
Like, how do you get more in trouble of saying I will eat your ass and I will eat your kids? Like, how come that didn't take priority over the shit he got in trouble for? Because
I mean, that's a direct threat. He said if the power grid went down,
But that's not why he got.
he would
ripped.
eat his neighbors,
But
and
that's
he would
not
eat
why
his
he got
neighbors'
ripped.
kids.
He got ripped for some conspiracy theory that
No, it was
wasn't it?
all the shit with
Sandy Hook.
Sandy Hook.
Okay, well that's just as bad then, I
Yeah.
guess. If you say I will eat your neighbor's ass.
There are some things you just.
But what
don't
if you have
talk
a hot
about.
neighbor? I mean, I guess it depends on what type of man you are.
I guess. Huh? You bring up an interesting
Yeah.
point. It's a conundrum. Let me think about that one.
Do I eat her ass or not? Or do I eat his ass or not?
Speaking of neighbors that used
Do they
to
have
do
ass
crazy
buffets?
things, my neighbor right here,
Has an ass buffet.
she used to always garden and mow
Yes,
her
she-
lawn topless.
Yes, I remember that.
You'd always see her out there, boobies
It
just
wasn't
shaking in
bad
the wind.
either.
This week, I liked it when the dogs got in a fight and the two neighbors they were yelling at
And
each
a
other.
boob would fall out.
No, she was topless the whole time they were arguing. And I came walking over there and was like,
Look like Colin Robinson.
my eyes started glowing. But I was like, what is going on? And why are your boobs out? But I'm sad to report that this weekend she was gardening with
Fully
a shirt
clothed. Why didn't you get her one of our little skimpy Jerry Jonestown Massacre little spaghetti
on. There's one left. It's sitting right
spaghetti
over there.
tops? What do you
Could
call
have.
'em? Spaghetti straps.
Could have. Well, I haven't seen her in years. Honestly, I haven't seen her out there in forever. And this was the first time I actually saw them. I didn't even know if those people still live there anymore or not.
Were they getting in another fight about the dogs?
No, she was just out there actually working. And she was up by where our fences meet. She's like, hey, how's it going? I was like, oh, hey. Their dog used to always jump in our backyard.
Some women, that's their thing. They like the exhibitionism stuff, and like they'll go. When
I
I
mean,
used
you're
to
getting some
develop
good sun.
pictures, you know, some crazy pictures that I developed when I worked at Eckerd's. Remember Eckerd's?
Mm-hmm.
This lady, she was an exhibitionist, and she had, you know, that little train that they have out at by the zoo. No, I'm dead serious. Yeah,
She
got
made
on
her own
there.
train.
No, she was taking pictures on it, like her boyfriend or whatever.
While
and
I
then
was
she
riding
was
around,
yeah, and then she would.
were there kids on there?
I didn't look for kids, man. But there were kids and families and stuff and she was going behind trees and stuff and lifting her dress up and stuff. And then she also had some of her like at a
It's Forest Park. Everybody gets naked in Forest Park.
at a Forest Park.
Yeah.
A funeral and a graveyard. She was like she was going around a graveyard and getting as close as she could to funerals and yeah.
That's a weird thing.
She was weird. She wasn't.
Sex in a graveyard?
No.
You never had it?
No. No.
You're not in that?
No, man. I don't need I don't.
Does
I have
that
enough
creep you out?
people in the living life mad at me.
You don't want to piss off
Disappointed.
all the
I don't need to disappoint dead
all the
people.
spirits that are walking out there.
Yeah, I don't need to disappoint
The
them.
3 guys at the end of the haunted mansion that are thumbing a ride, standing outside. They're just looking at you.
Yeah.
Why are you having sex in a?
Why have you?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Oh, man, you're going a deeper level of hell than me today.
What?
Yeah, that'll send you to another level. Desecrating a grave?
She was already dead. You didn't think that'd come out, did you?
That was all about directing me to that, wasn't it?
Oh, you fell right
Like
into that. You walked right into
you
that
put these
trap.
little breadcrumbs out all
Just
through
digga,
there,
digga,
that
digga,
whole
digga, digga,
conversation
digga.
to get to
Digga,
that
digga, digga,
point.
digga, bam. There you go.
That's
So
nice work, though.
I'm gonna work back through the weekend. I want to go backwards through this weekend because I don't want to start with the thing that destroyed my weekend right off the bat. I want to go backwards. So Halloween was yesterday. Did you do anything with the ladies, with the girls?
No, I did not.
Did they go out?
I've been moving, man. So I took the little one to her mommy, and that was it.
Did they go out?
I'm sure they did.
No pictures or nothing on
Yeah, I got
on
a
the
couple.
SMs, on the socials.
Yeah, I got a couple, but it's not like
What'd she dress up as?
Jack Skellington,
That's kind of badass. That's awesome.
or she would tell you a female version of Jack Skellington. And I said, "Why you got to put it down? Like,
Why don't you be
What's the
Jack
pronoun?
Skellington's girlfriend?
yeah,
That's kind of cool, though. I saw a young kid walking through my neighborhood in the old school Tron outfit,
oh, that's cool."
and I nearly stopped the car, ran over, gave him a high five.
You know what's crazy? You know how many trick or
thought it was
treaters?
creepy.
Like, I wasn't at a house the whole time, but I got into a neighborhood pretty right in the prime time.
Mhm.
I saw 0 trick or treaters.
I didn't see any,
I think
except
it's.
for him.
I think they're getting. I
They
think
were
kids are
walking
getting
their
done with it.
car.
It's more of just a slutty
No.
woman thing. Like they're into it.
Kids go to
The high
rich
dollar?
neighborhoods.
I think that's getting old too.
It may be, and you don't know what kind of COVID candy you're getting.
That's right. Are you vaccinated?
Is there did
no,
you vaccinate
then
all
you don't
this
get candy.
I need to see your
Vaccination card for
your
candy.
I need to see your vaccine passport.
Yeah.
But you did go do something cool yesterday.
Watch the Cowboy game.
No, your arm, ding dong.
Oh yeah, yeah. I went to see Josh at Inc. 817 or 817 Inc.
Official tattoo artist of the J. Jonestown Massacre.
Which is on 7th Street, or when it curves off, it changes names.
It's by Blue Sushi. It's in the shopping center behind Blue
don't
Sushi.
think Blue Sushi's made it.
Yeah, they're there.
Are they?
Yeah, I just went there the other
Are they?
day. Not that great.
I couldn't see it. I just saw that dog play or that.
Or I didn't go. But
saw
I had
that
some
sports
friends that
bar.
went. Yeah, no, it's still
I didn't see it.
there. Oh, well.
It's overrated.
Open your eyes. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
I
back
saw
there
him.
by that liquor store and won awards. He's still.
several awards.
How many does he have? Does he have 5 on his wall like us?
I don't know. He's got a few, man. I think so. I think
I think
got a
he
lot.
started getting them when we started getting them.
Yeah, except he won it this year too. We didn't.
But because we said we didn't want any more, we got 5. It's enough.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
Yeah. But
We got a ring for each finger.
he's doing good, man. The shop's good. He's becoming a master at the craft. And
I need to go get it. I need to go down there and see him because I don't have anything on my body, but now I want to be the
you should get a Philadelphia Eagles tattoo on your
no.
cheek.
I want to be the Atlas. I want him to just do every square inch of my body. Something.
So you don't want to get the Atlas on your body.
Well, I found out today that Mapsco store closed on Camp Bowie because no one needs Mapscos anymore. So that's what I want to do is you need to angle the camera down a little bit.
Start a Mapsco store?
I'm going to put the Mapsco on my body. So that way if anybody needs directions, they got to come look at me. But I want downtown in this area right down here. So that way when they're looking for like the courthouse and Commerce Street.
You're close.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me take my pants down.
Go a few streets over.
There you go. Yeah.
That's where the streets have no name.
I thought that'd be a good bit, huh? Mapsco my body.
That should have been your Halloween costume. Man, there was some good slutty Halloween costumes this year too.
Why are you attacking women so hard?
Whew, I didn't say anything about them being women.
What'd you see?
All kinds of good ones, man.
Yeah.
A lot of Harley Quinn still. I'm surprised that women are still doing Harley Quinn.
There was a movie this year, right?
I thought that was 2 years ago.
There was her movie, and then they did another.
I don't movie much, bro.
You don't?
Mm-mm. No, I'm too woke for movies these days.
All right, real quick.
I'm against guns, and apparently movies support guns lately. It's not too early.
You've watched Dune, haven't you?
No. Dune won my jams. Not as much as everyone else.
The movie with Kyle, the old movie,
yeah,
the Stanley Kubrick movie, is not good. It's funny
good.
For what it is. This one's epic.
I have to check it out but I wasn't.
No,
really my jams.
Yeah, just go watch it.
I will. I'll watch it,
please, and report back.
Like do a report.
Yeah,
a book report.
I want to see what you think. I
loved
you
had to do book reports.
I fucking loved it.
Do kids have to do book reports anymore? Or are they just because?
Yes, I had to help Aiden with one last week.
They don't just go to Wikipedia though and like here.
Yeah,
they do. Okay.
Oh, it was David Lynch. Did the original? I screwed that one up. But yeah, go watch it
and then do a book report.
Yeah, I want an audio book report.
An audio one?
Yeah.
Like on the
It's
audio,
so
or you
good.
want me to do a book report in a narrative? Like you want
Your
me to
buddy's
narrate
in the
one?
movie.
Who?
Your buddy.
Natasha Henstridge?
No,
she wasn't my. We never made it official.
The buddy you had burgers with. Aquaman.
Oh yeah, he is
Nick's buddy.
That's right. The gypsy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he really is. I think he's just a wanderer.
Yeah, I think he is too. He wandered into our neighborhood several times.
Yeah. He really is, man. I follow him on Instagram, especially when I found out that he gets his knives over there with Nick.
Yeah.
And Nick has a really cool Instagram. He posts cool shit all the time, man.
I want to do what he's doing.
I know, I do too. Make knives and ride bikes and
Yeah.
hang out with famous people.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want tacos, so I'm going to run to Mexico on my motorcycle.
Hit the Chick-fil-A or the Taco Casa? Which one would you hit first?
I'm going to Mexico to get tacos.
So Chick-fil-A or
I'm not going
you're
either
not
one
go
of
get
them.
in line at the
No.
precinct line?
No, he got on his motorcycle. Was like, I want
Just to get
tacos, so I'm
tacos.
going to Mexico
Yeah,
on a
that's
taco
awesome.
run.
With his buddies.
Yeah, with his buddies.
And had a blast, it looks like.
Yes, it's freaking ridiculous.
But so I follow Jason Momoa.
That's who we're talking about. Aquaman,
And,
Pride of Gypsies.
Yeah, and he that's all he does. He's just a wanderer.
Mhm.
So we did see him eating a cheeseburger, and I have a feeling because we were talking about, hey, we should just go. Hey, bro, you want a good burger? Go to Fred's or something like that, right? And or send him somewhere down in Dallas, that place in Dallas.
He
that everybody
knows.
loves.
He knows.
What? He knows what?
He knows about Fred's.
I'm just saying we probably would have kicked it off, and he'd be like, hey, you guys want to go somewhere? And then we'd been friends with Aquaman. And then I'd asking him about Rail and What's-Her-Face in Game of Thrones.
Jesus Christ. I don't think they really railed.
Then I'd say, oh, no, they did. All sex is real in movies.
Was it Westworld? I think Westworld. They said that there would be to make it look realistic.
They have to.
That was part of the contract.
Wasn't there one famous sex scene that they said was real? There was real penetration.
There's quite a
had to-
few that are real.
Like, well, there was one that was famous, and they're like, yeah, we had to do it. There was no way out of that one.
Real penetration sex scenes. Lambada, top from movie Real. Whoa, what? This is Ex Hamster. And go to
Sorry, you went to a pet store.
This just took me into a whole. I was
Hamsters
not.
are us, huh?
It's the internet. Why didn't I think about this?
I don't know what Ex Hamster is. Never heard of it.
You never have?
Dude, the Eagles beat the Lions 44-6.
I don't want to watch online.
Hell?
I want you to tell me.
How do you let a filthy team like the Eagles beat you that bad, Detroit? Like, those are two shit cities. And I'm talking to both of you. Detroit and Philly.
All right, here's a list. No one cares about that movie. You've never seen that movie?
Just kidding.
Have you
Detroit
ever
and
seen
Philly.
Antichrist?
I love y'all.
2009? Did you watch Antichrist?
Antichrist?
Yeah.
Or Antichrist Superstar?
No, just Antichrist 2009. Enter the Void in 2009.
Nope.
The Idiots in
We're all staring at the
1998. Dogtooth. Come on.
Dogtooth?
There's real movies where they did
Yeah,
this.
I thought there was one that was famous.
The Brown Bunny. That was one.
Whoa, you got to go overseas for that, man.
2003. That one shows it. Nymphomaniac. I forgot about that series. Is that still on?
I'm talking
there?
about Hollywood, like
That is Hollywood. That's Shia LaBeouf banging
Oh, it
people.
was?
Yes.
he just went around banging people and they called it Nympho.
Yeah. Last Tango in Paris. Marlon Brando.
That might be it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oops.
Roadhouse. Roadhouse was real. That's what RoboTuner's saying. I haven't seen Roadhouse.
That Roadhouse was real, or Roadhouse had a real penetration
real
scene?
penetration scene. Speaking of penetration, how about that Cowboys offense?
Yeah. Yeah, they put the tip in. Got it done.
We gotta. Yeah, Chloe Sevigny.
What?
She was in Brown Bunny, and it shows her doing full on oral, and that was a Hollywood film, not a porno.
And you don't have to go overseas to do Brown Bunny.
No.
Or see it.
No.
Sounds like a smush video. Smash
Kind of
video,
is.
whatever.
It kind of is. Okay. So Cowboy game, yay. I don't want to talk about them really that much.
Why?
Jinxing their season.
You're falling for him again? You're going back to him
What do you think?
after all the years?
What do you think?
I think it's going to peter out like
You
always.
think so?
Yeah.
It'll
We'll do
hit.
something dumb.
Well, we don't have Romo anymore. Romo used to one that fuck it up in November, in December. When holidays come around, he starts thinking about, I don't know, Jessica Simpson or some shit.
Yesterday
How
was
sad he
cool.
was.
Because they won a shit game. It was a nasty game. They found a way to win without their starting quarterback. That's always a good sign. But come on, man. I'm not falling for it this year. I can't be that 30-year
This is the year to get it.
wife that gets beat for 30 years. I can't be that person.
And suddenly you see rainbows and sunshine.
I'm Thelma and Louise. At some point,
You're not saying goodbye, Earl?
mm-mm.
Earl's got to die?
No, I am.
You're going to kill
I am
Earl.
saying goodbye, Earl.
Well, then he won't beat you anymore, so that means they would win.
No. Yeah. No.
You're
They beat you. They con you into falling in love with them again, and you think they're gonna win. You're like,
Oh, and
yeah, and then
then
kick to the nuts,
you get kicked to the nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and almost have to put a tattoo on my face when I
Which some
Guarantee
people in
win.
this chat room say you still owe.
how.
RoboTuner says you said you were going to get a tattoo on your face.
Yeah, but they had to no go back and listen to the whole year, Robo, every single second of that year.
They had to
And you'll
lose.
find
They
out.
had to
They
be
had
under
to-
500, right?
They had to win. I said they were going to win 9 games. That's what I said. This team, because remember they're going to the bowl.
Was that
They're
2016?
going to win 9 games, or I'm getting a Jerry Jonestown Massacre tattoo.
Okay, RoboTuner says no, you don't. The Cowboys won that season, so you're good.
They won 9,
Was that 2016?
17, I think.
That was the
Right?
year. Was that the year Green Bay first round of playoffs? I was in the stadium and the tornado hit the stadium.
It was when they started off like
That weird ass
terrible,
night.
or did they start off really good? I can't remember.
Were you with me? Who was it? Was
No,
someone
I was
with me
at
down there?
home when that storm blew through.
And
Yeah, I was at home.
I couldn't leave the stadium. They wouldn't let us leave.
Yeah, and you felt up Witten's wife or something.
No, I don't think that's what happened. I don't remember that.
I feel bad for you next time you see Jason Witten.
That was the night he was.
Stubbs talking about?
That was the night he was pissed. I was on the elevator with him and he was pissed.
You didn't say a word.
The guy operating the elevator said,
Got to go downstairs.
No, he goes, they're not letting anybody leave. And he goes, I don't give a fuck about leaving. I want to go see my family. So take me up to the suites. Because they had just lost.
Mm-hmm. He was pissed.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers came back because
How
they
far
gave him a
down
minute and a half.
does the elevator go?
Yeah, pretty deep.
You said 4 stories down?
Oh, it's more than that. It's 4 levels, but it's more than that.
So people high
probably
up
about
in
100 feet
in the staff of the Dallas Cowboys are safe when the mushroom party starts because they're just going to go to the stadium.
Yeah. I wasn't
All
worried
the
about anything in
elites.
there. I sat on the field and
Well,
was out there when Aaron and Dak were out there talking in their suits and stuff. And the rest of the players were out there running around talking, all dressed up because we couldn't leave. And
That thing came
where
on the screen.
all the screens had Channel 5 on, so you could see the radar. And it was like, that's coming straight for the stadium. That's coming straight for the stadium.
Yeah. Well, I thought they also
then
did an
all
alert
the-
thing on there too.
They did the alert because I got
like-
pictures of it.
Yeah.
And then the
Like hit the deck alert.
the roof started doing weird shit, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get back into the Miller Lite Club now,
And have some Miller Lights.
just
So,
in case the glass starts
but I'm
caving in.
serious though. I bet you anything, all the elite in Tarrant, Dallas County, if there was a
There's a
DEF
fucking
CON 5,
bunker in there.
yeah, that's where all the probably George W. would probably go there. Imagine, if Trump was in town, he'd end up there.
Probably,
right?
probably.
It's the greatest bomb shelter.
Ever.
It's a beautiful, beautiful bomb shelter.
So Sunday morning, I woke up and I got something cool in the mail.
Biden would go there if he didn't fall asleep on the way to. I can't make it work.
No, I wouldn't care if Biden or Trump were there.
Well, I wouldn't want Biden there because chances of him shitting himself and me having to
Why
put up
we're
with that,
in a fucking bunker.
that would suck.
So Sunday morning, I woke up to a new toy
Mm-hmm.
arriving on my doorstep. Did you see it?
Mhm. Yep.
I practiced with it in here.
Is it amazing?
I practiced with it at my studio. Okay, so I've had the same bass head amp for 20 years. I haven't bought anything else. And I finally there's like 3 other people I know of in DFW that have a dark glass 900 watt head. They either have the microtubes or the Alpha Omega.
And how heavy is this thing?
6.5 pounds. Dude, it's like would carry my laptop around. That's reason number 1 why I bought it. But it's dark glass. Dark glass is fucking incredible when it comes. If you're a bass player, their gear is the shit to get. But I just dropped the hammer. I was like, I'm not going to be hauling my head around to all these shows in the future. I want something light. I'm getting old. And I want to build a rig that's loud. Well, I played with it here, and it's too much for this. It's loud.
Yeah.
And luckily, you can crank it down or whatever. It works great with this. But I ran out to Dallas because I needed to get my pedal board, and ran out to Dallas, and I plugged it into my big cabinet. It's so fucking loud. I was loud beforehand and got complaints.
How does it? I don't understand it. It
Class
makes my
D.
brain hurt.
It's Class D amplification.
What does that mean?
They fake the tubes. They're small tubes. It's just
They're small tubes.
the Class D is the power amps. Make things heavy where the tubes and everything to power it. Well, now technology has made it to where you can put it in a nice small package, and it's loud as shit.
The chip shortage doesn't mess with it at all, huh?
I don't know. Is it affecting Sweden? Because that's where it came from. Some guy built it in his living room in Sweden. Or
Built a city.
his dining room table.
Built a city on rock and roll.
Soldered everything together for me. But it got here, and it's fucking incredible. Now, I'm wondering, do I buy their cabinet?
To go
Because
with it?
they say that head in their cabinet,
Is top of the line.
well, it will kill everything I've had.
Who plays with that? With the cabinet and the head,
A whole bunch of people.
like a.
Did you walk over to
Expensive?
them with me,
Mm-mm.
Nam?
I don't think.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
they're expensive.
Are they?
Yeah.
Sounds like something that would be expensive.
That's why I sat around and thought about it forever. And
like new gun, new 3 guns, new 4 guns.
no. Well, what gun are we
Or
talking
that.
about? I had to sell a couple of guns.
Which one did you sell?
No, I'm just kidding. No, if I sold this keyboard right here, it would pay for the head and the cabinet.
Yeah.
But they're about each a piece is about $1,000, a little over $1,000. But it's
What about the cab?
$1,000.
So $2,000 for the
But
ultimate
that
bass
cab
playing
is supposed
sound
to
ever.
kill off my 810 cabinet. It's supposed to be louder than that.
What are the speaker sizes on that?
Okay, you were with me at the FTW or not, the Vorvon show.
Mm-hmm.
That's what their bass player played with, and it was loud as fuck.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that pushed me over the edge because I was talking to him about it, and he goes, "Oh yeah, you 810 cabinet, you have nothing to worry about."
So they're 10s.
I think it's 2 12s in their cabinet. That's it.
Wow,
Yeah, offset 2 12s.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to hear it at a spectacle show or a toasty show.
Or a Stink Flamingo show when I play keyboards through it.
Ooh, can you do that
Yep.
and not break it?
So I was talking to another guy that's got one, and they use theirs for everything in the studio.
Oh yeah,
They love the tone of it so much
yeah.
that they'll run acoustic guitars through it, into the board, through
Yeah.
it, because they love it. And you can go in and make things super fucking clean,
Let me
but
look these
punchy.
up.
And that guy on the boat, on the riverboat, when we did the showcase on what?
I just pulled up Instagram and saw this.
Yeah.
Trouble.
Don't let's yeah. But you remember the riverboat?
Dark glass.
the
Dark
sh-
glass.
The showcase we did on the riverboat with those dudes.
Yeah.
The house setup, because they had a backline setup for all the artists that got on, the bass setup was all dark glass, the head and the cabinet.
I don't remember it, man.
Because you couldn't see it. It was little bitty. The thing's tiny.
Yeah.
That's what's great.
Dark glass cabinet.
So then we get to the main event, which was Saturday night. Which Saturday night is when most people celebrated Halloween, I think.
Like party wise.
Party wise and going out.
Going out, seeing bands and
and
stuff.
touching tips and space docking. Because it's the one day a
sorry.
year you can space dock. I chose to spend my evening with a bunch of our mutual friends at Maine at Southside. Because there was a little show going on that we promoted last week that had Mean Motor Scooter, Kyoto Lo-Fi, Rex, and Aiden Trammell playing.
Yes.
And we talked, didn't we talk pretty deep about this show last week?
A little bit.
We told people they needed to go.
You did.
It was a good turnout. It was a good night. A lot of people dressed up. There was a costume contest.
Yeah.
The show started out with Aiden Trammell. I didn't get any pictures of him because I was having a little bit of difficulty.
Technical difficulties?
Yeah, with my pants. But they're fucking good. That band's good.
Yeah.
Really good. I was really impressed. I'd never seen them before.
Who's this?
Aiden Trammell.
Okay. Have to check him out.
Really goddamn good.
Is it a rock band or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it a dude's name?
Yeah, NASCAR driver.
like
Not really. I can't even keep that straight.
Was Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Dale Jr. Jr.?
who had to change their name, they got in trouble. Dale Earnhardt
Which
Jr.
I really wanted to name our band Dale Jr. Jr. Jr.
I thought we were going to name it after the guy that killed the guy. The NASCAR
Killed
driver that ran over the guy at the dirt track. What was his name?
Yeah.
We were going to be him, Jr. 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 Can't think of- What's that guy's? I can see his face.
The guy that killed someone on the dirt track?
Yeah.
Who?
Anybody in the chat room know NASCAR?
What's his name? Matt Kins? Not Matt
No.
Kenseth. Jimmy Stewart. Wasn't it Jimmy Stewart?
It was.
Jimmy
So
Stewart.
we were going to be
Jr.?
Jimmy Stewart Jr. Jr.
Jimmy Stewart Jr. Jr.
Yeah. Tony Stewart Jr.
Tony
Jr.
Stewart Jr.
not
Jr.
Jimmy.
That's it.
Tony
He's-
Stewart Jr.
Man,
Jr.
that dude's gone away. I don't ever see him anymore.
Well, he retired, and I think he's got a team now, right? And sometime
Oh,
he's
do
in-
they?
Anyway, back to the show.
Probably. Who's
Get
on
off
his
NASCAR.
team?
Oh. Dale Earnhardt Senior, Junior, Junior.
Alec Baldwin Jr. Jr.
So anyway, next up,
Is that too far of a reach?
yeah, that's a pretty far reach. Aiden Trammell, go check them out.
Junior Jr.
Fucking good band. They're really good. Dug them. Dug their sound. Was kicking back. I think they're going to be on the KERA series we're doing. So the next one up was our buddy, our good friend, dressed as pretty much Raiden, was Rex. Complete badass.
Yeah, I saw a few ratings.
And he had his band up there except for Moody. Moody couldn't come up. So he brought his cousin Major in to run the turntables. Now, here's what's crazy. Midway through the show, Rex introduces Major as his cousin, brings him out and everything. This guy has been the voice of Aladdin on Broadway for the past 10 years.
That's his job?
He's a classically trained singer
That's cool.
and actor, and gets up there and starts belting out Disney tunes to where the entire room goes
He did?
quiet. And
Just in the middle of the
everybody
set?
is blown. Oh, it was so badass. It was so awesome.
That's cool, man.
And killed it. The guy sounded phenomenal.
How many tunes did he do?
He just did one. But it was, I don't know if I can talk about it. I don't want Disney to come after us.
Yeah, no
and
shit.
kill
Or
us.
them.
Yeah. But it was so fucking good.
Yeah.
And like you could look around the room and see tears coming down the eyes of
Did you see any
some of the.
sploosh?
No, I did not. But it was really.
Well, let's talk about
fucking
something
good.
else then that happened that night.
Let's not. So then, they finished out their set. Rex went into some what's it called? Bruce Leroy stuff. Rolled through it. It was just a good, fun time. It's good seeing Rex again. I don't think I'd seen Rex on stage since before COVID.
I thought well, you mean live.
Live. Or right at the
Maybe
beginning
not.
of COVID, I think he did a show right when Tulips opened. I think that's the last time I saw him.
So I'm thinking about
chat room. Is there
opening
is
a
that
bar
correct?
across the street from Tulips. You know what I'm going to call it, right?
What?
Or behind it. I'm going to call it Butt Tulips. That's genius. We'll be a street behind Tulips. Yeah, we're called Butt Tulips.
You'll be right by Brandon's Sovereign Jewelry.
That's right.
Right next door
And
to
we'll
it.
be called Butt Tulips.
Butt Tulips. Tulips?
But
or
yeah, the
Butt
tattoo
Tulips?
shop. Right? Is that tattoo shop still there?
Yeah, the tattoo shop's still there too. So
So
then,
get your
after
tattoo,
Rex,
some jewelry, and come over to Butt Tulips.
things get a little
Dicey?
controversial.
Uh-oh. I haven't heard
Kyoto
about this.
Lo-Fi takes the stage. And I'm digging them.
Yeah.
I'm liking what they're putting out. I played you one of their songs before we started the show, and you're
I've
like,
seen
yeah, that's
Kyoto
really
Lab
good.
Fly like 3 times.
I
man.
know.
So
I'm pretending like you're new to all this.
Oh.
I have too.
I do like that was a really good band that you played me
It
before, man.
was. I've seen
I
them
never-
3 times.
I'd never heard of them, never seen them, never heard any of their music. But then you showed me just now,
Yeah.
and I loved it.
I loved it. So I've seen them a few times too. But there were some issues on Saturday night. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but their lead singer, they may want to, like the rest of the band, might want to grab him between songs and pull him away from the microphone, or at least sit him down and go, "Dude, man, just shut the fuck up."
I think that's his shtick, though. Like even on the Twitterville.
If that's your shtick,
yeah. Well, what happened?
You pushed half a mass out to the parking lot that doesn't give a fuck about you.
What'd they do? What
and
happened?
People were pissed.
What'd he do? What happened?
Well,
hear this.
First
what
off,
cleared everybody.
About, I don't know, a few songs in, he points out that the people in front of the stage that are standing there,
never a good idea,
are the cool people, and everyone sitting in the back or standing towards the back of the room are fuckers.
What if you have social anxiety and you don't like being up front?
What if you have been to mass 100,000 times and like the way the sound sounds right below the soundboard?
Did you get video?
Because Mark is up there mixing it for his ears, so I want to stand in the back of the room so I can hear you like you should be heard.
The best sound is always next to the soundboard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay? So don't be calling and demanding that everybody come up. Well, I get the whole, come up here, but don't start demanding people come up there. Then you attack the city of Fort Worth, saying it's not your demographic.
Ooh.
You're a Dallas band. And that
is that something to be proud of, though?
Yeah, this room is not really your demographic. You're an indie fucking rock band that I've seen you play with all these, or not with all these bands, but with you've done shows with me, Motor Scooter, before, right? And you've done shows at Lola's with indie rock bands.
Yeah.
Next.
There's more.
You just start calling everybody pussies.
Oof.
Because you won't get into your music.
That's not going to get you invited to many parties.
And that's when I said, well, I'm done taking pictures of you guys and I'm out of here. I'm done. That's just not cool. I don't know what the fuck your problem is. And walk outside and everybody's out there is like, what the fuck is going on in there? What is this asshole's problem? And, oh yeah, they did Doc's record store day. I forgot about that. I don't know what was going on. Maybe there was something wrong with him that day. But here's my problem. And I sat outside with our buddy Todd, the Road Soda. We were talking about it. Like, what the fuck is going on? This day and age, right now, with what we're going through, you need to be thankful that people are spending their money to come up there and see you to begin with.
You don't want to ostracize people that are there, right?
We're in a time where money's getting tight. People don't have a ton of money to be going out all the time. And I know there's probably a few people that went because this is Halloween Eve. This is a badass lineup. I'm actually going to spend my $10 and go up there and see this show.
Yeah,
okay?
definitely.
Out of everything that's going on tonight, I'm going to come up there. There was a ton of room. I mean, a ton of people up there.
Yeah.
It was a good crowd. So don't attack people that have gone out of their way during this time to come up there and see you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
You need to be thankful that people are coming to see you. People are spending the money and spending their time to come up and see this set. That's just the way I see it. You should be grateful and thankful right now.
It's not really nice to the bar either when you're you're yelling at their regulars that are just hanging out at the bar.
Well, when
like
everybody
they always do,
the first time you're kind of like,
Halloween.
well, that's kind of funny, and I yelled something back at him.
What'd you yell?
Shut the fuck up! No, I didn't.
He's blind.
I said, it was when he said that these are the cool kids and all you guys are fuckers, and I said, don't you tell me what the fuck where to stand or something like that. I said something like that, and then he acknowledged it, that he heard me.
He said, "I'm sorry."
And
You
so
say, "I'm
then,
sorry, Dustin. Won't let that happen again."
The second time I was like, okay, this is pretty interesting. The third time was when I bolted, and I know a few others bolted too. And I don't know. I mean, you're a third tier band, maybe, in the DFW area. Maybe.
So you didn't like Gigi Allen?
What? Gigi Allen was not there. Gigi Allen was there. That'd have been great.
Just saying, antagonizing the patrons and Cutting
Here's the
yourself.
thing.
If you're gonna do it, cut yourself with a beer bottle. Is that what you're saying? And shit yourself.
This isn't the time to be doing it at all.
Yeah,
This isn't the time to be doing that
I
shit
see
at
what
all.
you're saying.
And there's times you and I have
If you're doing
played
it
in
for
metal
shot.
bands, and you're like, "Come on, you assholes! Come on, get up here in front of the stage. Let's start a circle pit. Let's go. Turn the house lights on." You know, we've been in bands where we've done that shit,
Yeah.
or we've jumped out in the crowd with our gear just to get the crowd riled up, or to get into a mosh pit that
Just
the
know
crowd's
your
having.
room.
Know the room,
Yeah.
and don't just start shitting all over the people that came to see you or came to be a part of this show that night. And I kid you not, I've never seen that many people
You
standing
think it was
outside of
detrimental
mass
to their to them?
waiting for them to get off stage.
So it was detrimental to them.
Yeah, then somewhere in the night, something happened to their iPad.
Oh, okay.
They have an iPad back at their merch table, and just before me, Motor Scooter, the lead singer, jumps up there and goes, "Whoever the fuck stole our fucking iPad, you better fucking give it back, or I'm gonna kick your ass."
Well, see, at that point, I'd immediately said, I got it.
Do you know how tempted I was?
I have it's inside my pants. I have your iPad.
The people I was hanging out with that night probably wouldn't have
That probably
appreciated
would've-
that. That stopped me from doing it, but I was so close to going, "I got it, asshole.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on.
on me.
Come on.
It's
What are you
behind
gonna
me."
do? You weigh $160.
Yeah, this isn't gonna end well for you as much as you think it is with your vibrato because you're in
Yeah.
a rock band. It's not gonna end that way.
Yeah.
It's not what you're envisioning is not gonna be the end product. I guarantee you.
Well, come to find out, someone in their crew took the iPad and put it in one of their bags so it wouldn't be fucked with by anyone else, and just
Did the smart thing.
took it off. But
Did he get back up on the stage and say, "Sorry, guys"?
nope, nope, no. But I have heard through the grapevine, especially that night
pretty lucky.
when we were standing out in the parking lot, I had heard through the grapevine that dude has had issues in the past,
Mhm.
Dealing with something like is hard to work with.
Yeah, imagine.
And it kind of sucks because their music's cool. I don't know if the rest of the band's that way because none of them had mics to start yelling at the crowd or whatever. But
And I hadn't heard anything.
if I was in that
groundbreaking or
band
anything.
and you were that guy,
Mhm.
I'd jump your ass. I'd be like, "Shut the fuck up. We're trying to be a band here, and we're trying to get new people, and we need to be thankful that these assholes came out to see us tonight.
Yeah,
These are difficult times we're living in.
dude. Yeah, I mean, we're staring into the void.
So shut the fuck up, Matt. Stop being an asshole to our fans.
Just sing the song.
How are we going to get new fans to come download our stupid music off Bandcamp, asshole?"
What was the reaction of the band? Were they
Ooh, I got an article on Central Track.
Did-
Neat. Everybody gets an article on Central Track if they jack off hard enough. Come on.
Is that one of the prerequisites? Is to masturbate
You just
hardly,
fiercely
like in a
masturbate.
hard way? So, what was the reaction of the band though?
To the crowd?
Like when he, like you make a valid point. You put your band members in a weird position when you're just up there running your mouth sometimes, right?
I don't know what the
What did
band
what
just
did they-
kind of kept just
Playing around, just looking
down, tuning their instruments and stuff.
So no one said, "Shut up, dude."
No.
I don't know, man. I think you're right. It's like not the time to do
You
it.
can't do that right now. This is not the time to do that. Be grateful. Be thankful. Be thankful you're even playing a fucking show right now. You know,
Yeah, that's the
we
main
could
part,
be
is like,
back at a time where
lockdown.
bars aren't open and shit's locked
Well, there's
down.
parts of the country where
You're
where
not
bands
playing
aren't playing
shows.
shows right now.
So
Yeah.
be thankful you can even get up on a fucking stage and play your art in front of other people. That's what I say. This is not a time to be a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
This
Well-
isn't, you know, the sweet 90s.
Maybe he had a bad day, Dustin. You know, you should have bought him a shot and said, "I got your iPad."
Fucker. It's like his mom put it up or something like that. It was something weird. It was something weird. I don't know. Oh, but anyway, so then
So we're not going to book him for the Jerry Jonestown Massacre annual Night in the Clouds show. That
Well-
hasn't been annual ever
since the first year.
It's been anal,
Oh.
not annual.
We put on like 4 other shows about that one, besides that one.
But they're not going to get on the bill, though, is what I'm saying.
No, I wouldn't want to work with them. I wouldn't want
I
to.
don't think bands want to work with us anymore.
I don't want them on KERA. Yeah, they do. Because I've been asked that a lot lately.
What if we're gonna do a show?
If we're gonna bring one of our shows back.
Maybe Stink will get a
But
show
no,
to play then.
if you're gonna be non-thankful, what was that stupid fucking band that wasn't thankful? That shitty fucking bluegrass band. What was their name?
I don't know, man. Did you want this beer?
No, you can drink it.
I don't want it.
No, we put together a good show. But anyway, yeah, I don't want. Meh.
Yeah.
So then headlining that night was Mean Motor Scooter.
And that's when you saw.
No, we don't talk about that.
Oh, is that the part we're not supposed to talk about?
So, Mean Motor Scooter, their first time as a 3-piece. They're normally 4. They were a 3-piece for this show.
Well, wait. Who was not there?
Rebecca Elizabeth.
Why not?
I'm not getting into that. That's not my story to tell.
Why wasn't she there? You're only telling a quarter of the story.
Is that a quarter?
Or
yeah, a quarter of them weren't there.
You're leaving out a quarter of the story.
Yeah. They performed as a 3-piece for the first time in like 4 years, and it was rock and fucking roll, man. It was good. There was some fierce chaos behind that I hadn't seen in a while, and it was good. There was a fucking fire under their ass, and that set was really good.
That's good.
And little did I know that Susie's daughters had never seen them without Rebecca. Or, yeah, without Rebecca. And when I was done the show, I was like, I walked over to them.
Did Ivy dress up as Britney Spears?
Yes. And dominated. I tried to get her to get in the contest. She looked great as Britney Spears. Anyway. Continuing on.
I saw it on Instagram.
I wish that
just memorized it.
Oh no! When they were done playing, I walked over to both of them and Susie, and I was like, "That's the Mean Motor Scooter I loved. That was it. It was pure rock and metal fury, man. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a good night. It was a good night. It was a good night, except being called out.
Except I wasn't there.
You should have been there.
Moving.
And are you fully moved?
No, still not.
You still have shit over there?
Yeah.
I thought you said you posted you're an Arlington boy now.
Yeah, I am.
Where are you laying your head tonight?
Arlington.
Okay. That's what matters.
But I still got shit that I am bringing.
Like what? Your David Hasselhoff poster?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And your big stand-up of Justin Bieber?
Bong. I don't have my bong. My bong's not there yet.
How did you
have anxiety?
Transport your bong?
I don't know. I keep forgetting.
That's what helps with your anxiety.
You know what I left last time? I know.
Porn?
No, I always have that on me. My phone.
Yeah.
No.
Except when the homeless people take it.
And I thought I left my apartment.
What was
unlocked.
that? Your what?
I mean.
Oh, you left that at your apartment?
Yeah, and it was unlocked. I left my apartment unlocked.
What?
Yeah.
You're not a good gun owner.
No, not at all. Well, it was a way where a kid couldn't just get it, but and I didn't have the magazine was in a different location. But not really. There was one in the chamber, and it was just laying on the floor.
You come home and some little kid got in there.
Some baby got in there. Actually, I shouldn't joke about that. It's terrible, but anyway.
So should I buy one of those or
still,
a Glock 43?
That.
Why?
43s are fun, but if you AB them, you'll pick that.
I already have a bunch
but
of
this
Glock
is the
magazines.
XL. This is larger than the 43. This is the XL, so it's a larger rail. Like the rail's larger.
Well, I have a shit ton of Glock magazines for the Chris Vector.
Will it fit the 43?
Mm-hmm. They're Glock mags that go up in the bottom of it. It's 9mm.
Just shoot them together. Because I shot the 43.
The Chris and the 43? That'd be weird.
The problem is you have your hands. Like I have really big hands, so it's like this one. We can do this now. Kind of review it.
Clear it.
There you go.
I'll see where it sits
Like
on my hand.
the regular 360, the P365, the regular one's too small, and that's what Mandy got.
Well, P65 is tiny.
Yeah, and
But
that's
good
what
still.
compares more to the 43, the Glock 43, I think.
And then I want one of those Hellcats.
Hellcat looks fun.
Me and
There's
Trev
too
were
many
talking about
safeties
those.
on those Hellcats, though,
There is
right?
a lot of safeties. I mean, who wants to be safety when you have a gun? I just want to be able to dangle it around and do
Just
whatever
wanna
I want. Just be like, hey,
accidentally
hey,
shoot somebody.
on a set.
What is it? Well, Alec Baldwin's kids aren't going to listen to us anymore.
Hmm.
I mean, we can turn it to a whole gun
Start
show
this
if you
gun
want,
show.
man.
I need something small. A 1911 in my waistband's pretty big.
Yeah. Well,
I need a
what happened to your,
1911 hanging off.
Why don't you carry your 40?
We'll talk about that later.
Is it still with?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you definitely need a concealed.
Although that one's fun to carry in your waistband.
That one's fun to carry.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
I'm carrying a 1911 should be hanging off my leg.
1911 goes
On the
like
side
this,
of
like your
mine.
pants come up. Where
And
do you
mine's a
carry
com-
though? Do you
mine's a
carry,
short
do you carry
barrel
on your back,
1911.
or do you carry on your when you're concealing?
Pointed at my dick.
Yeah,
And
so
that's
if
weird.
you have a 1911, every time you sit down, everybody's like, "That guy's got a boner." Wait, no, that's a gun.
And it's not a small gun. It's a 45 pointed right at my junk.
No, but that Hellcat's a fun. They also didn't Springfield just put out another badass? I think they just put out another badass concealed, or maybe it's a full size. I don't know. That's fun to shoot though.
Maybe we'll go shoot it this weekend.
I need to. I haven't shot it since before we went to Arkansas. I was supposed to shoot it while we were there.
I need to find. Yeah. What happened to all that? I took a bunch of guns up there and didn't do anything.
Oh, we shot that morning.
And that's it.
Yeah, that was it.
It was loud as shit.
Well, that was the beginning of muzzle load. Like we kind of did the hunters a favor though, because that was the
Push
beginning
everything
of,
towards them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, the people around there probably appreciated that we didn't shoot, but the people that were on different parts of the land, they probably
fucking jaguar.
shoot that fucking hog that kept getting a
Or
dog.
whatever it
all
was that screamed. The
disturbed.
panther. What did we say? A cougar.
Black Panther.
I would have taken that cougar down.
I take cougars down every weekend.
I
homie.
knew that was coming. Knew that was coming. So I got a question for you.
Is it guns? Because
No.
I'll talk some guns.
No, this is a good question. This is a good
I
question.
need to start. But get back to guns though. I'm getting serious about building my AR though now. The Sport One, the M&P.
Yeah, I'm past all those.
And no, I know because I want to get like the real, like a 308 or something. Start the heavy artillery,
That's what I want to build out next.
the 6.5, all those.
Built out. I've got an AK. I've got
Which reminds me,
an AR. I'm ready
Which
for
reminds
something
me,
fun.
I had a dream last night that I was in East Texas in some fields with just some like us and stuff, like in a battle, like a battle. Like we were all like, "Oh shit's about to break out," and a fucking tomahawk comes over, or not a tomahawk, a Black Hawk comes over,
Oh, it's like,
starts
what is it,
hovering
Call of Duty?
around. No, it gets even worse. Starts hovering around and then freaking leaves. And so we all like, oh fuck, they're bringing the heavy shit, and we're taking off. So I'm assuming this was the Civil War. It's going down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
You had to make it to the nearest
it was
McDonald's
like Red Dawn and
and
shit.
get up on
Yeah.
the roof
Well, check.
and be a rooftop Korean.
No, I apologize for that.
There was nothing to apologize. Those guys are
So,
badass.
yeah. So
They
no,
were the most awesome
but
thing ever.
it called in an airstrike though.
Oh,
Like whatever the helicopter scouted us.
did
and
you
then all
kill
of a
3
sudden it's
people
like,
and got a kill streak?
No, it's
Oh.
way more than that.
Oh, you killed a lot more than that?
Yeah, just kidding. Isn't it weird though? Your anxieties get into your dreams. And you're like, what the fuck? No, fuck.
I don't dream about
then
the
I just
end of
pissed.
the world.
I killed like 19 McDonald's workers and pissed.
I'm getting older and I have more sex dreams.
That's odd.
No, it's not.
That's really
I can
odd.
still get fucking.
You still have wet dreams. Still wake up with mustard-looking underwear,
No,
crusty.
no. It doesn't finish. It's just they're weird, like situational dreams.
It's cool though. I am getting to where I control my dreams. Like I can bounce at any time and stuff. Like I rarely have that dream where I'm like, oh my god. It's like This I don't dig this, and I'll switch the
Swipe
channel.
left.
Yeah, I'll swipe left. I'm not into
Next
this
stream.
one.
Not in this
Next
one.
stream.
Next one. Let's do this.
We should do a show on swiping left on your dreams.
So I have 2 questions for you.
Because mine would stop on Jesse Fry.
Jesus Christ.
Is that stalkerish? I had a dream about her the other night because she posted this picture of her in her Halloween outfit and stuff, and I was like, good God almighty. She needs, you know what? She needs to join
You need to shut
the
up.
Catholic Church. She can't be dressing like that.
And dressed like the nun you just showed?
She really needs to join the Catholic Church. That's a bad one.
That's a bad one. All right. My question to you, I have 2 questions. The first one's serious.
Would you?
When was the last time your CEO called you a privileged white racist?
Man, it was funny because I knew about that story about 9 hours before it broke because of you. You're like, look at this shit.
And it's been going on since like April, May, that stuff started rolling out. But yeah,
If
the
you wanna
CEO of AT&T called all its white employees racist.
Yeah, if you want to get into this, I mean, it's funny.
I've started
the race-
goose stepping around the office. I was like, if the CEO
gonna
is going to
call you
call
that.
me a racist,
Yeah.
and I can get away.
Yeah.
I mean, but I might as well be one.
No, I guess you don't remember this, but like several weeks ago, I was on a rant. And I said the same exact thing. Fuck it. If they're going to call you a racist, then I'm going to fucking goddamn just go with it and say whatever. Because the meaning doesn't mean anything anymore.
It doesn't.
If you call someone a racist or white supremacist or black supremacist or whatever, it means shit now. Because every single thing
We've
you
ran
do,
it through the mud.
it's been run through the mud. And it's funny
And it
because
can be nitpicked.
there are real racists out there. There are people that...
This is the problem.
And
I'm
and
afraid
now
he just ignited a powder keg within the company
he probably did.
of guys that work there that truly are white supremacists
That's-
that are now going to start attacking shit inside the company.
That's the thing that's so funny is these dumbass rich people and CEOs of companies don't realize that woke, everything woke has turned to shit. The whole woke thing is going to go away. We're not gonna just fucking sit here and be dumbasses all the time. Be like, you farted at work? You goddamn Nazi. Like, we're not gonna do that. It's gonna go away. At some point, there's gonna be people, and it's really actually already starting to happen. They're like, this is fucking stupid. Like, I don't need to fucking put my pronoun on my application now. My pronoun's dude, bro. Or it. Can you put that, by the way? Can I go by dude, bro?
Well, anything
I think
be
I
a
can,
pronoun,
right? I can do a dude, bro. It's kind of a pronoun. Dude,
Dude.
bro.
Well,
Because I'm not directly calling my
but
name.
don't
I'm not
dude
saying the name
bros-
dude, bro.
Don't
Or
dude,
dude, bro.
bros fall in?
Douchebag?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
start
Well,
getting
that's
the
another
douche
pronoun, right? I could be the. My pronoun is. My pronouns are douche bag.
I don't want to be a pronoun.
Because I'm not saying a Safeway bag, and I'm not saying a Summer's Eve douche. I'm just saying douchebag.
I don't want to be a pronoun.
Well, we're chasing rabbits. Anyway, I'm just saying that that was shocking, especially the background of AT&T and how they came up from Southwestern Bell, because SBC was the one that owned them, right? Forever.
Southwestern Bell, then SBC moved
And it's
in.
a military.
And then SBC moved
Isn't
out.
it heavily involved in the military?
Uh-huh.
Which I guess our military's woke now too.
Well,
China's advertising how they've got this new badass missile that'll blow anything up from any point in the atmosphere, lower atmosphere, right? And then we're celebrating a 4-star admiral that used to be a man.
it's over.
Looking intimidating, all.
It's a
like this.
weird position, right? Wasn't it just made up?
And he's just sitting there like this.
Isn't it just a made up position, though?
But he's not. The thing is, it's sickening to women and feminists because he's not a biological female. So if you're a feminist, doesn't that piss you off? Period. If you're
Yeah.
a female, aren't you? And all of a sudden, this jackass decides, I'm going to be the first 4-star admiral or whatever. It's just stupid.
It is weird. The Chinese launched
focusing on being badass, and we're
the
focusing
same
on
week-
making people
the
happy.
same week they make that missile that is freaking ridiculous,
Yeah.
and then we have a 4-star.
We decide
Admiral.
that that's going to be our pronoun day
So
for the military.
Here's
that might have been everyone, but
going back to my issue though. Here's the problem, and I am working my way with a group with a few people. I'm filing a grievance against my CEO, calling him out because with all this that's now
he's made racial tension at your job.
That's number one. With all the issue that is now public and made public and in the public eye, not only have you made racial tension at the job in the workplace, you have also made racial tension between the customer and us when we're out and about. And I
made yourself a target.
We could be a target, okay? Also, you have now fucked up revenue streams for any bonuses we get, because now if you go and look at any of these stories that are posted and read through the comments, people are like, I'm out. Fuck them. I'm out. Screw AT&T. I've been trying to find a way to get out. I'm out. Fuck this. I'm not using any of their products or services ever again just because of this. Hundreds upon thousands of people in comments.
That's all races, too.
Yeah, of everybody.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck is this shit?
What's funny is it's not just the white people on my crew that are pissed off. It's the entire fucking crew that's pissed off.
There's nothing
because
good
you've
that comes from that.
Made things really odd.
Yeah.
The fourth thing, which I think is the biggest, is he blanketed every white employee working at AT&T
that he said
that they are privileged white racist. Okay, without ever knowing he doesn't know anybody that works there that's not on his floor or doesn't open his car doors for him. He knows no one there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 100% defamation of character right there.
Dude, what if someone gets killed though? What if someone comes up to someone that's working on a site and just pops him because it's a white guy and he says he's a fucking racist?
I heard you're a racist.
You're a racist. Pop.
Blood's on his fucking hands.
I bet you HR was like, what the fuck are you doing? Or was HR doing the woke thing saying, we need to do this?
It's all in there. But here's the problem. You're the CEO. Everything falls at your feet, no matter what it is. You approved this. You put the people in charge to do this. And this CEO, since I've worked there, he's been in control for less than a year, and he has put out 3 different like emails or
has he walked it back
here's the
at
state
all?
Of the world? No, not yet.
Watch, he will when the tide turns business wise. When because everybody's getting sick of this shit.
So he has commented on the George Floyd thing.
When everything went down. On that?
Transgender issues.
Once again, why does he have to make a comment about that?
Now and that's exactly what I said. You're a CEO of a giant corporation.
You're not in politics.
You're not in politics. You don't need to be involved in this fucking bullshit.
Yeah, if you want to be a social
CEO
activist
and run a tech company the way it's supposed to be ran. Okay?
That's why China is dominating everything.
You're the largest telecommunications company in the world. Fucking run it like you're supposed to. I don't need, and you're not going to change anybody's opinion with the bullshit you put out there. If anything, you're going to piss people off. That George Floyd thing, when it came out, almost, I'm not going to say everybody on my crew, but I know a lot of people I worked around with got pissed because they're just like, why the fuck is he commenting on this? Why is he throwing us under the radar? And it went to national press.
Oh yeah, it was like 9 hours after the statement about the white supremacist thing.
I get you have your policies and you have your stuff, you have your beliefs and your systems. Don't try to push it on.
Go join Antifa.
I think there's 36,000 employees. Don't try to push that on everybody worldwide.
No, go join Antifa.
Because you've just made everything 100% uncomfortable. And that's exactly what all of us said this morning, sitting in our crew. The guys I've been around, there's a couple of guys that joined us this year, but for the main core, I've been around these guys for 10 years, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we all know each other inside and out, upside and down. And like a bunch of us said, that we are uncomfortable now, that things are fucking weird.
So here's the thing, man. We've said this before, okay? CCP is what
I
they're
kind of want to
taking.
go live in China.
Dude, they're taking their eye off the ball. See, that's the thing. Is funny. All these elitist, all these people that are playing in governments and trying to be social activists at the same time, like being social activists and stuff that have money. Dude, the shit is about to hit the fan. This is no joke. CCP is not joking. The communist
This
Chinese party is
conversation right
not
now.
fucking joking around. They want to dominate us financially.
We
They
need to
wanna
star
dominate
this
us-
show.
Huh?
We need to star this show because this is like us talking about COVID
Yeah.
months before
We're
it hit
dude,
the
shit's
U.S.
gonna hit the
We're
fan.
like,
So
Watch out.
same
Watch out
thing.
what's
Same
going
thing.
on over
Same
there.
thing with Biden. Remember, we're like, dude,
yeah.
Democrats. We don't hate. I'm not anti-Democrat, but you're fucking making a big mistake by just going with Joe Biden.
And now he's shit
And
on
now
the Pope.
he's shitting himself and falling asleep
on the Pope.
on a regular basis. So my point is this, though. They're trying to dominate us financially. They're trying to dominate us with technology. They're trying to dominate us in every. Why do people think that the Communist Chinese Party is friends with America? They don't want. They want to dominate the whole world. The whole world.
It's not.
They want
friendly.
everybody to bow down to the CCP. And these dumbass elites, like your CEO, is fucking got his head so far in the sand and so far up. Fucking
He's worried.
social justice shit that he's not going to see it coming.
Okay,
Like,
so
and the thing that's really messed up, what's that big company over there, Huawei or whatever? You would think he would have his eye on the ball from just the shit from that.
Going to the CCP route's kind of like a long jump from what
It's not really.
my concerns right now working at the company. It is like I'm concerned about being safe at my job on a day-to-day basis. I'm also concerned about working at a job that isn't full of dumbasses. And this is kind of what my post was about that I put on Facebook the other day. Years ago, I'm going to say between 5-6 years ago, maybe even further than that, I was making my second run into management. I was going to do it a long time ago, but everything they offered me was too far away and I didn't want to go. And there was a policy. The old policy is they'll offer you 3 management jobs and then they're done. They won't come to you anymore. You have to go to them. So I was going to start my management run again because I don't have that much time there left anymore. And I was like, if I can
Get it on the resume. And
if I can weasel my way up, and I had a good buddy that I know very well that works on staff, he was going to work with me too and get me into that position. That way, when I retired as staff, get fucking good benefits, like really, really good benefits. So, but to start off, you have to start off as peon management. You got to be over a crew or engineer or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that for a little bit and then weasel my way up into staff. Glad I didn't because I don't have fucking time to suck dick to get into that position. But the thing is, when I went to start putting stuff in, I was getting denied or I was getting overlooked. And they were hiring people that were either straight off the street or had some type of ethnic background. And at our company, an ethnic background also covers LGBTQ. You know, that's not race, that is sex, but
he's gay.
They have a whole
he's gay.
checklist. If you're blind, you really get the job. So they have these boxes they have to basically check off to make sure when people get
Did you check off
elevated.
blind
I was
or
told by my boss at the time that I was wasting my time because I was a straight white male.
gay? That
and
seems
I will
something
never-
easily to fake, though.
That I'm not.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to fake. Just say, no, I'm not. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm blind.
I'm blind. I mean,
Gay. I'm sorry. I'm
sorry.
gay.
I'm
mean,
blind.
I'm sorry. I'm blind.
I'm blind. So,
The interviews.
can we get her in here and ask her this for 2 hours? Ask her about that. So why don't you say gay when he was blind and he's a doctor?
And why were you sorry?
And why did he climb?
Why would he be sorry if he was gay and he climbed a mountain?
Like,
that
what's
seems
the
like
big
just
deal
someone that
about
would
a-
climb a mountain that was gay.
Why would you do a news story about a gay guy climbing a mountain? That happens all the time. I don't understand. There's probably been 100 gay people up there on
It's
Mount
not that big a
Everest
deal,
before him.
Clarice. Or it wasn't Clarice, it was Cynthia.
Izia.
Izia.
So anyway,
Yeah.
I was told by my boss at the time that I was
Not gay.
yeah, spinning my wheels. That it wasn't going to happen. I'm a straight white male. It's not going to happen. That's not what they're hiring
Again, though,
right
it
now.
seems like you could fake it.
But here's the problem: is I could. And I actually said, should I start coming to work in dresses, like MASH? So here's the deal.
Well, you could go into the women's bathroom and rape someone. Apparently, that's okay in Virginia.
I don't know what that has to do. So anyway,
it's a political jab.
What the deal is that they were pulling people directly off the street, straight out of college, and putting them in these engineering positions that have no fucking clue what we do.
That's what our government's done. That's why we're in this situation.
But you're bypassing me, who has, at the time, 20 plus years with their hands in everything, knows everything inside and out. You're going to pass up that experience to hire someone off the street because you need to check off these boxes that they're female, they're Latino, and they're gay.
And they're blind.
Like I said, if I would have stabbed both my eyes out right there, I would have fucking been at the front of the list.
Or let me stab my dick in your mouth.
But it's stupid. That's what the problem is that all these corporations are starting to go that route because supposedly AT&T's business model and everything they've built off
all based on wokeness.
Is all built off Hewlett-Packard and Microsoft. This is all their thinking and their theology. That's what they always say is we've gotten these ideas from these companies here and there and what they're doing. So the problem is when you're bitching about your internet not working good at your house or your Wi-Fi signal or your cell signal not being good, it's because there's a bunch of dumb fucking shitheads in these positions that aren't laying out the roadmap like they should be or have no idea how shit works.
See, and this is exactly how I'll tie what you just said into, you said what you're saying doesn't make
that was how
is because the government has done the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
The government has these
they're too worried about their social
woke millennials that are working there now and
they're worried about how they look on
North
social
Korea's
media
taking
versus
the CCP is taking
what needs
advantage
to
of
be
this.
taken care of.
Russia's taking advantage of this. Iran is taking advantage of this. We're getting in our own way, doing exactly what happens not only at your company but Coca-Cola, all the other companies. And the government has done the same exact thing. And we are on the verge of completely self-destruction right now.
Eric's joking. He's like, let me send them my resume. Go for it. They would pick you up straight off the street.
Yeah.
Just because of who you are. It's just the way they would do it. You'd be totally in. You could go right there and work the position I was supposed to get next to Alex.
Just tell them you're blind.
Go to town.
Tell them you're blind. I mean gay.
I'm blind.
I'm sorry. I'm blind. But
and Snoopy Dog.
But don't you think like we're hitting the? I don't know. We've said this several times. We're hitting the bottom. Like
RoboTuner goes. That's why I'm glad I have Spectrum. That's a very inferior service, and that's why you always have internet problems while you're trying to stream the show.
Because they got a lot of blind people. I mean,
a lot of their installers are glorified grocery baggers.
Yeah.
My second question for you.
Wait, what was the question? I don't remember hearing
the first question was the CEO about when was the last time your CEO called you
a white supremacist?
Yeah, a white privileged racist. My second question for you.
Yes.
The Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
They're in town tomorrow.
That's badass.
Are you a fan?
Yeah. I am a fan.
Well, cold front's supposed to come through and it's supposed to rain. You think it's good for a bunch of 80-year-old men to be on a stage dancing around in the rain? And it's at the Cotton Bowl. Can we fucking destroy that? Tear it down yet?
That's what I was going to say is the main part I don't understand. Why the Cotton Bowl?
When's the last time you've been to the Cotton Bowl?
What, one of the Jonas Brothers was playing Xbox at the AT&T on Tuesday?
When's the last time you've been to the Cotton Bowl for a show?
It's our podcast.
Huh?
It's our podcast. They're like, we got to book it at the Cotton Bowl because Jerry Jonestown show, they do theirs.
Here's the other problem. The Rolling Stones have short songs, right?
Some of them, yeah.
A lot of
Majority
their
of-
earlier
majority
stuff are
of 'em,
really,
yeah, yeah.
you're playing 19 a 19 song set that I got to pay $500 a ticket for. It's ridiculous. And then I have to go to the Cotton Bowl, which has shitty
Troughs?
vendors,
Oh, they still got the troughs out there, the circle troughs where you piss.
the troughs to piss in, the worst bathrooms ever, and you have to like duck down to get into certain things.
I think they've taken care of the troughs though. But it seems like that place could fall at any moment, like just collapse.
I call out to Carswell.
Have it taken
I'll
care
grab
of.
the phone and I'll call out there and I'll be like,
Carpet.
load up a B-52 and fly it over Fair Park and just open the doors.
Then go to AT&T headquarters.
Please, just take the plane into.
How do morons like that become so?
So the first day I had Microsoft Flight Simulator, you know what I did?
We might not want to say this on the show.
I flew a 747 straight into the AT&T building in downtown Dallas.
You know what I did?
What did you do?
Actually, I haven't played it yet.
This set list, I pulled up their set list because they do a show and then take 4 nights off because they're fucking 80 years old. Okay? It's an alright set list. You got some
Yeah,
honky
that's
tonk
good.
woman in there, got Start Me Up, Street Fighting Man.
Never heard any of these songs.
Okay, Susie.
Who am I?
They have the encore is Gimme Shelter and Satisfaction.
So, are they going to do Yellow Submarine? Anything off that?
No, they didn't do that record. They didn't do anything off Tommy either.
Are they going to do Knocking on Heaven's Door?
What about, did they do anything off Physical Graffiti? Shit. All right, so
Oh man, they got to play.
it's a tied football game.
Huh?
It's a tied football game. The Chiefs
It
is
is.
this fucking bad.
I think the Giants are a little underrated too, though.
The Chiefs are this bad.
There he is. Hey guys,
It's a process.
I missed the Jerry Jones Town Massacre podcast.
That's the one thing
hey guys,
I miss about
guys.
Dallas. So I miss. There's 2 things.
Phases, 2
I
phases.
have.
Phase 1.
Do you want to be a downer, or do you want to be an upper? Which one do you want first?
I think a downer would make us go longer, and I have to pee. So let's do the upper. Ooh, fight!
We're gonna do both.
Oh, we are.
Which one do you want first?
Let's do the downer first. Just try not to piss.
I was gonna do this earlier in the show, but there's really no good time to ever do this on a show. But we had a good friend pass away on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
which shocked both of our worlds.
Yeah. And she was one of our first fans.
Super
listener,
fans.
friend.
She lived. We're talking about Mandy Schuler. You may have seen us talk about her on the socials. She lived with me for a while when we started the show, right?
Uh-huh.
When she lived in here when we first started the show, and she used to come out here and sit and hang out with us while we were doing the show
Dude,
early.
she might be the only one that's come to all of our band shows. Well, not Spectacle, but like the
When
bands
she
that you
lived
and I
here.
and like before.
She came to all. I was
she came
one
to
Steedon show,
Steadfast.
Steadfast.
Yeah, did she come to Ex Mobius?
Maybe when we did a show with y'all
Yeah.
years
most
and years and years ago.
Awesomest person in the world.
She blew my mind. She was really interesting in the way that everybody fucking knew her and was like friends with her.
Yeah.
It was very odd. And you'd go places like she didn't like going out. She didn't like staying out late. She didn't like, but when every once in a while she'd be like, let's go see a show or let's go to a show.
Yeah.
And she'd want to go out. And before you'd be at Lola's, and before you left, everybody in the fucking bar knew who she was and
Yeah.
was friends with her. And
Yeah, remember the
let's
floor?
go.
The dudes in floor?
Oh fuck, the floor night
Yeah.
when her and I went over to.
Which is the fact that they knew her. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Well, she
It's the way-
grew
it's
up.
just like you said. She never met a stranger and never was in a land that
she grew up with a drummer, a floor.
I never knew what the story was. How they all knew each other. I was like,
She grew up with him, but man, that was fucking wild. She was supposed to come here, in just a couple of weeks.
yeah. A lot of people have told me that
She
they were
had to
supposed hang
delay
out
her
when she came
trip.
into town.
She had to delay her trip because of COVID, but she was gonna be
But it might have
here.
been that surgery too.
Oh, in the neck surgery, yeah. But then she was gonna come here in a couple weeks, and it's just fucking odd. That's just something.
That was a rough one.
She was fun to fuck with too. I used to fuck with her on Facebook all the time about chemtrails. She was
one
a
of the
staunch
first.
supporter of
She was.
chemtrails.
She was also one of the first. She was one of the
Crazy.
first persons to model one of our shirts.
She's the very first model with a mask on. She's still on the website.
Yeah, she was awesome.
And she wore that shirt, the infamous Christmas Eve video, which I think is still on YouTube. Our very first Christmas Eve, wasn't it?
It was New Year's Eve.
Or
wasn't
New
it?
Year's Eve. Our very first New Year's Eve.
It
We
might
had it in
still
the
be on there.
house, and she's dancing around with a dildo
On her forehead, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, she ruled. She ruled, and she's been one of our friends so long too. Like
she used to send me messages like at random times during the week asking about bands we had in.
yeah,
Like, who was that y'all had in this week? Like, when she moved back to South Carolina, back to Myrtle Beach, she still listened to the show
mhm.
and would send messages every once in a blue moon and be like, who was that band or who was that? Or
Yeah.
she would always post on our stuff.
Yep. Sucks. This world sucks a little more.
It does. It's just very.
Man, it's funny.
It's sad when a soul like that
Yeah.
disappears because
You feel
you don't have a lot of people like that in your life.
you
that are
feel
just-
it. You feel it. Like all of a sudden, you're like, wow, now I'm in the world without Mandy. And she
Yeah.
was always made me feel good. She always accepted me for my temper, my whatever,
Because you're blind.
my bad days, my blind days, my gay days, whatever. Whatever it was, she was like, she had your back, and those are the type of people that you want to keep in your life forever. And it sucks when one goes away. And I don't want to hear the whole, well, they never go away. Fuck. Yeah, no, they go away, and
Yeah.
it hurts and sucks.
That voice is gone.
Mhm.
Like, even though she moved away, you can still hear her voice.
Yeah.
and
You can still hear her voice. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that sucked.
And it does. It really fucking like that.
It sucks. I got more
That
and
was
more
a
bummed.
fucking hammer.
I was at work when I found out. You were at work too, right?
Uh-huh.
I was at work. Was in the middle of, doing work stuff and couldn't concentrate on anything for the rest of the day. And then when I got home, drank freaking my ass off and just sat there and looked at her Facebook, all the pictures and of all of us hanging out and her hanging out. Just got sad, man.
I was
Sucks.
gonna go back and watch that
The video of the
video, and I was gonna post it, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't go back and watch it.
Yeah, she's gonna be missed. She was awesome, Mandy. I miss her.
Pure awesomeness.
Mm-hmm.
That is. Fuck. She's even on this wall.
Oh yeah.
She's in a few places on that wall. This is starting to suck that we're losing people that are on our wall. Like, we've got a few people up there that are gone.
Yeah, it does blow. It blows, man. And so out of left field. All right, so what's the positive thing, sir?
The positive thing, which may not be 100%
positive.
positive, depending on if you go into the context of what is being said. Have you listened to the new Mastodon record? Hush and
Just
Grim.
that one song. I haven't. That one song made me take a step back for a little bit.
No.
So I'm gonna wait to.
No.
You told me about the spatial audio.
It is spatial. All of your spatial. All of your.
But I haven't listened to the
Oh,
whole
speaking
thing
of spatial audio for the podcast,
we're not doing it again.
I don't think that's gonna happen again. That was too fucking weird and a pain in the ass to mix. And and I threw it together really quick. There were a bunch of people that said, there's echoing issues and stuff. Hey, I just did it really fast, and then it took I was like, I'm gonna bounce this down and listen to it. Well, then it took forever to bounce down. So I think that's the last spatial audio we do. But the new Mastodon record is absolutely greatness. There's a song I want you to hear that, and we can play it once we're done with the show here. That Brent is singing. It's a blues sounding song that is fucking cool. And there's a song on there with everything like that came out on Friday, and I'm listening to that record as I find out about Mandy.
Oh yeah.
Which the song has to do with their manager, or the album has to do with dealing with the death of their manager,
The reason
and
they
how it
did the-
affected them.
Isn't that the whole reason they did the Stairway to Heaven?
Yeah, they covered Stairway to Heaven and
Because
released
he
it.
always wanted to hear it. Done by
Them do it.
Yeah.
So it all kind of goes hand in hand. Getting past the Calypso Caribbean song that we were joking about. So when you hear it in context with everything, I like it. But standing on its own as a single, it's very weird.
So it's kind of like Crack the Sky. It makes sense when
It makes sense and it works.
in its place on the album.
And like a Saturday morning, I came out here. I had a bunch of work to do in the studio, and so I just had it cranked, and
It was worth it.
yeah, it's good. It's
I'll
really
check it
fucking
out.
good. It's really good. So take a listen to it. And then I want your book report on that too. So you have a book report to do on Dune, and you have a book report to do on Mastodon.
All right. And I got to still
Hashtag Brand.
move.
You got to finish moving, and I guess since you can't,
Stream yet.
no, you're not going to be able to go to Mastodon.
Why?
You got to show your little card.
Oh, they're doing that?
Everything Live Nation is doing right now, you have to show a card
But you can also show that you're negative. You tested negative, right?
within 48 hours,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think
When is that show?
27th.
Of November?
Yeah, it's the 2 days after
But
Thanksgiving.
they're starting. A lot of places are already starting to come off that shit now. Like, didn't Mark Cuban say he's backing off of it this month?
I think everybody's back. COVID doesn't exist.
No, it's population
It was
control.
all figment of your imagination.
No, it's not a figment. We're all
It's
it's
population
population control. All right, I gotta go because I gotta tell you some stuff too off air
Okay.
that I'm gonna forget if I.
So this is Funday Monday night. We don't know what we're going to do
Funday
next week yet.
Monday.
We're supposed to have some guests in next week that I'm going to have to reschedule.
Yeah, I'm rescheduling all the people that I wanted to get on.
I'm going to see if they want to come in. What works best for you, Monday or Sunday?
Mm,
Oh, Sunday I got a game, but it's a morning game,
mm,
so I'll be home by 4 or 5.
okay.
So we can do that evening.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
You want to do
I
next
gotta pee.
Sunday,
We
or you want to
can
do
if
next
to.
Monday?
I'd rather do Sunday because I need my Monday to veg.
Recover?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I reschedule them, I'm going to tell them
Wanna
Sunday.
Do Sunday night. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
and see if they can do it,
I think I'll have to check my calendar and everything, but yeah, probably be fine.
because they're not going to flex football games yet, right? It's too early in the
They
season.
do that in December, don't they?
It's in December. So it'll be Cowboys, Broncos here
Early.
it's a noon kickoff. Fuck, I gotta get up at like 5 a.m. to get to the stadium.
Mm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I hate noon games. All right. It's been fun.
Been fun. Been dandy. Miss you, Mandy.
Miss you, Mandy.
Yep. And kisses on the neck for you.
Good night.
Good night.
Say, go pee. I'm gonna play this song, man. It's fucking rad, dude. I think it's this one. Jesse, the best song on here that I love is More Than I Could Chew, song 4. And then I think Eyes of the Serpents is really good. I love that one. My vinyl's not here yet. I'm pissed. It's supposed to be here by now. think someone stole it. We're still live. So, hold on. All right, we're gonna get out of here.
Peace out. Later, guys. So.